World-Defying Dan God Chapter 5061, Butterfly Sisters. Okay, I believe you can kill the time cultivator. Then how are we going to go to the demon girl country? Shui and Junjun have been there for a long time, and everyone is worried about them. Kalian said, I've been outside the whole time. Wandering, is also looking for the whereabouts of the ghost girl country. Kai Lian integrated well in the 100 Flowers Temple, which made Chen Shang very gratified, even though she also learned to call him a little villain. Lian Di's personality is no problem, and Leonor also shouts, you must know that Leonor called him Brother Shen back then, how gentle, and now he's a little rascal. This makes him very depressed. The Demon Soul Women's Congress will regularly send people to the Demon Fruit Star to collect divine fruit or something. But this time, because of the expansion of the heavenly ancient purgatory, they didn't arrive on time, and you know the reason. Chen Shang said, so I want to find them, and pick them up. That way you can get in touch with them. Sounds like a good idea, but are they willing? The ghost girl country is now very mysteriously hidden. Kalian shook her head, it's very difficult for me to succeed. Just try it out, Chen Shang said with a smile. I'm guessing that something went wrong within the female country of the demon souls, and then they became very conservative, and the whole thing became very strict, not contacting other races. Kalian said. Bai Junjun is a white tiger, and Long Shui is a dragon. They are both beasts, so they were accepted by the demon soul girl country. Chen Shang also knew that Kalian guessed from this point. Something must have happened, so we have to go to the demon soul girl country to find out the reason. Chen Shang said. When we see the people sent by the demon soul girl country, let's not ask more, lest they be vigilant, then keep away from us. Are you going to look for them now? Kalian asked. Yes, if it's too long, the farther they are from the demon fruit star. Chen Shang immediately began to act, using his heavenly jade fate and space fate to cooperate with the Immortal War Profound Demon Pagoda and the Six Paths Divine Mirror. The Divine Mirror of Six Paths once again extracted the energy of the demon fruit star, and then began to wave around, expanding Chen Zhang's consciousness. The top of the Shenzhen Profound Demon Pagoda, Kalian watched from behind Chen Shang. She was very sure that Chen Zhang's Six Paths Divine Mirror had become much stronger, and it was beyond the scope of her cognition. As for Chen Zhang's strength, she can't see through now. They have been separated from Chen Shang for many years, especially after entering the heavenly ancient purgatory. The time here is different from outside. They have been here for many years, and their cultivation and strength have improved greatly, but they are only barely able to survive. After half a day, Chen Shang sensed that two people were flying in the vast void of the ancient purgatory, flying towards the demon fruit star. The speed of the flight was not very fast, far behind the speed of the expansion of the ancient purgatory. It should be them. Chen Zhang's consciousness penetrated the space, and he could see two women, and then he said to them, the two, are you from the demon soul girl country? The two women, one of the short red dresses, looked like a 13 or 14-year-old girl, and looked very scared, hugging her sister beside her. Yes, who are you? The tall blue dress woman responded immediately, and was very vigilant. I'm a friend of the Fruit Demon clan. The heavenly ancient purgatory has undergone tremendous changes, and the space is expanding rapidly. You must have felt it. Chen Shang said. I can take you over. Are you really a friend of the Fruit Monster clan? You won't be from Wanzhou Mountain or the Temple of Time, right? The woman in the blue dress was very vigilant. How can you prove that you are a friend of the Fruit Monster clan? Are you not from the Fruit Monster clan? Are you human? This is the divine fruit given to me by the Fruit Monster clan. Chen Shang could only teleport once in the past, which was very energy intensive, but fortunately it was the energy of the monster fruit star. Indeed, and it's still a very good one. They are reluctant to give us this level of divine fruit. The woman was surprised when she saw the divine fruit, and asked, why can you be their friend? Because I killed the time cultivators and eliminated the enemy for them. Chen Shang said, you all come here quickly. I continue to maintain communication with you like this, which consumes the energy of the Yaoguo star. Okay, we will cooperate with you. The woman also agreed, because she knew very well that if she continued like this, she would only float endlessly in the void of the ancient purgatory, which was also very dangerous. Chen Shang immediately enhanced Tianxuan's spatial divine power, locked the two women, and then moved them over. They are coming, Chen Shang shouted to Kalian. Space fluctuations appeared above the Shenzhen Xuanmo Tower, and two figures soon appeared. After the two women came over completely, Chen Shang immediately stopped the operation of the Six Paths Divine Mirror. The two women were suspended in the air, and they were very shocked when they saw the huge Six Paths Divine Mirror in the Immortal War Profound Demon Tower on the ground. "It's here, you can come down," Chen Shang shouted. The two women were still very vigilant and landed from the air. When they saw the faces of Chen Shang and Kai Lian, they were shocked again, and they didn't dare to look at Chen Shang and the others because Chen Shang was too handsome, and Kai Lian's the appearance is also mesmerizingly beautiful. "You're all right, Patriarch Guo is very worried about you." Chen Shang smiled and said, let's go to the tribe of the Guo Yao clan." "Well, thank you too for your help. If it weren't for the two of you, my sister and I would probably be lost in the ancient purgatory." The woman saluted slightly. "Thank you, brother and sister." The girl also shouted sweetly. She opened her eyes to look at Chen Shang and Kalian. She couldn't help but want to take a few more glances at the handsome men and beauties in front of her. "Just thank him. I also got his help to come here." Kalian also smiled slightly. "Otherwise, I don't know how long it will take me to float." "I am Chen Shang, this is Kai Lian, she is me." Before Chen Shang finished speaking, Kai Lian took over. "I'm his friend." Kai Lian was worried that Chen Shang was talking nonsense. "Brother Shen, sister Kalian. I am Lan Dai, and my sister is Red Dai. We are all fairies transformed from butterflies," Lan Dai said. She was indeed wearing a simple and elegant blue dress, while her younger sister was wearing a red dress. The younger sister looked rather timid and did not dare to speak. Let's go to the Fruit Demon clan first," Chen Shang said with a smile. Afterwards, Chen Shang put away the Immortal War Profound Demon Pagoda, and then controlled the Divine Mirror of Six Paths to become smaller, standing on the Divine Mirror of Six Paths and flew towards the Fruit Demon clan. Kalian did not expect that the pair of sisters sent by the Demon Soul Girl country would communicate so well. She always thought that the Demon Soul Girl was very resistant to outsiders. When they came to the Fruit Demon clan, the blue butterfly and the red butterfly were very happy, because they also liked those little fruit demons very much. Especially the red butterfly, like a child, playing with many small fruit demons. "Patriarch Guo, Big Brother Shen said he killed a lot of time monks, is this true?" Lan Dai was curious and asked Patriarch Guo in a low voice. World Defying Dan God Chapter 5062, Ghost Soul. Blue Butterfly still doesn't quite believe that Chen Shang can kill the Time Cultivator, but she does believe that Chen Shang can drive the Time Cultivator away, because she has seen Chen Zhang's space power, which is very clever. Yes, Patriarch Guo nodded. Patriarch Guo himself looks like a child, and it also gives people a more credible feeling. Blue Butterfly has been in contact with Patriarch Guo for many years and knows that he will not lie. "Brother Shen, you are really amazing. I'm not questioning you, but because it's so incredible," Lan Dai exclaimed. "There's no way, all the cultivators in this star's time are dead, otherwise I will definitely catch one and let you see how he died." Chen Shang laughed a few times, and said, "It's like ancient purgatory today. Ida's expanding again, and those time monks shouldn't be able to come in a short time." Brother Shen, where did you come from? I have been in Tiangu Purgatory for so many years, and I have never heard of your character." Lan Dai was very emotional and said, "We have also come into contact with some people from Tiangu Purgatory. The ancient forces, they have nothing to do with the time monks." Chen Shang had learned from a time cultivator before that there were many ancient forces in the ancient purgatory, but they were all low-key and well hidden, so it was difficult to find them. "I didn't expect that the Demon Soul Girl country could come into contact with them, which shows that their popularity is still very good." When Kalian next to her heard it, she was immediately puzzled, because their 100 Flowers Temple is not bad, why doesn't the Demon Soul Girl country contact the 100 Flowers Temple? Besides, the 100 Blossoms Temple is all women, and so are the female ghosts, so it should be very suitable for them to work together. Hearing what Lan Dai said just now, Chen Shang thought carefully about why the Demon Soul Girl country did not contact the 100 Flowers Temple, most likely because the 100 Flowers Temple was not strong enough. The Demon Soul Girl Kingdom can come into contact with the ancient powers, but the 100 Flowers Temple has never contacted it, which means that the Monster Soul Girl country is far more powerful than the 100 Flowers Temple. It is very likely that a force that has reached the level of the Demon Soul Girl country has been facing something. For the sake of the 100 Flowers Temple, the Monster Soul Girl country did not want the 100 Flowers Temple to be involved in any disputes, so she kept a distance from the 100 Flowers Temple. Chen Shang didn't believe that the demon soul girl nation was full of malice towards the 100 Flowers Temple, so he could only guess the possibility. Of course, the 100 Flowers Temple may not think that they are weak, so I didn't expect this level. Miss Blue Butterfly, have you heard of the 100 Flowers Temple? Chen Shang asked suddenly, without discussing it with Kalian. Because they had agreed before, not to mention the 100 Flowers Temple for the time being, they were worried that it would arouse the vigilance of the demon soul girl. We've heard that it's a very young force that came in from outside. And they're all women. Lan Dai nodded and said, as for the rest, I'm not very clear. In short, we're not at the same level. When Chen Shang heard Lan Dai's words, he became even more convinced of his guess. The two forces were not at the same level, which explained a lot of problems. When Kai Lian heard these words, she was also thoughtful. She seemed to have suddenly figured out something. She looked at Chen Shang and saw what Chen Shang had thought of before. Many women in the 100 Flowers Temple have always wondered why the Ghost Nation should keep a distance from the 100 Flowers Temple, especially Han Jingxuan. Now Kalian seems to understand that the 100 Flowers Nation should not want the 100 Flowers Temple to be involved in the disputes of the 100 Flowers Nation. The Tiangu Purgatory is so large that the 100 Flowers Temple has been in it for many years, but it has not been able to find the most powerful area. The level of the Monster Soul Girl country is definitely very high. If the 100 Flowers Temple is in contact with the Monster Soul Girl country, it is equivalent to being in the same camp of the Monster Soul Girl country. Kalian nodded to Chen Shang, indicating that she understood. Lady Blue Butterfly, both the 100 Flowers Temple and the Demon Soul Girl country are dominated by women. Do you think it is possible for the two to cooperate? Chen Shang continued to ask. Could it be that Big Brother Shen knows the girls from the 100 Flowers Temple? Did they ask you to help me match up? Lan Dai was also very smart, and immediately thought of this, and then she looked at Kai Lian. Yes, Miss Kalian is from the 100 Flowers Temple. Chen Shang nodded. Sister Kalian, your strength is indeed very strong, but, in our Demon Soul Girl country, you are only at the middle and lower level. Lan Dai was also very direct, and said, and I am at the lower level, so I was sent out to run errands. Sister Landy, you can say anything you have to say. Kalian also held Landy's hand and said, we meet here, it is also a kind of fate, since you and I are sisters, we don't need to be too outspoken. Chen Shang glanced at Kalian, and felt that this should be the Tianmu personality coming online. Okay Sister Kalian, Lan Dai smiled sweetly, but her face quickly became serious again. Although I'm not the decision-making level of the Monster Soul Girl country, I can tell you that the 100 Flowers Temple is too weak. If it gets too close to the Monster Soul Girl country, it will definitely be implicated. Lan Dai finished, sighing softly with a sigh. The Monster Soul Girl country also has its own battles. If the situation permits, we should also be happy to help you. We should have thought of this long ago. Kalian nodded. Lady Blue Butterfly, it's mainly because there were two women in the 100 Flowers Temple who entered the Demon Soul Girl country, but they didn't go back, and there was no news after that, so the 100 Flower Temple has been looking for the Demon Soul Girl country. Chen Shang said, if something like this happened, it also made the leadership of the 100 Flowers Temple have many doubts. That's it, I don't know, which two sisters entered the Demon Soul Girl country? Lan Dai asked. I'm not high in the Monster Soul Girl country, but I still have some insight. Long Shui and Bai Junjun, have Sister Landy heard of it? Kalian asked. I know, disdain for the Supreme Super Tyrant Supreme White Dragon. The red butterfly who was playing with the child suddenly jumped up and shouted, she is amazing. Hearing this string of names, Chen Zhang's head froze, and he was sure that it was Long Shui. And Sister Junjun, she's also very powerful. Hongdi smiled and said, I've seen them. Are they doing well in the Demon Soul Girl country? A smile appeared on Kalian's face, because they had always been worried about Long Shui and Bai Junjun. They are the main fighting force of the Demon Soul Girl nation. Lan Dai said. Unexpectedly, they came from the 100 Flowers Temple. We never knew. It should be your queen who deliberately kept it a secret. If you let your enemies know that they are from the 100 Flowers Temple, they will definitely go to the 100 Flowers Temple to make trouble. Chen Shang said. Indeed, they kill a lot of enemies, so our enemies hate the two elder sisters. Lan Dai nodded. It's good to know the reason. Kai Lian said. In this way, I don't need to look around for the ghostly female country in the future. World Defying Dan God Chapter 5063, Fruit Demon Crisis. Now that Blue Butterfly and Red Butterfly know about this, they will definitely keep it a secret and won't talk about it everywhere, because if it is spread out, it will be very detrimental to the 100 Flowers Temple. Brother Shen, you seem to know something about our Demon Soul Girl country. You also know Sister Shuiyi and Sister Zhen Zhen, don't you? Lan Dai looked at Chen Shang. In her eyes, Chen Shang was not only handsome and powerful, but also very mysterious, showing a sense of mystery that was hard to see through. You may not believe it, I know your queen. I knew her before she entered the heavenly ancient purgatory. Chen Shang said, I have experienced many twists and turns since I met her. Remember, the last time I said goodbye to her, at that time she hurriedly followed the time cultivator and left. I only found this place after a long time, and only then did I know what kind of ancient purgatory they came to. Ah, there's such a thing, so, isn't Big Brother Shen very old? It's been 100 million years since the Demon Soul Girl Kingdom entered the heavenly purgatory. Lan Dai was shocked. What? Chen Shang was immediately stunned, and Kalian next to him was equally astonished. It's been 100 million years. Chen Shang couldn't believe it, and said, I remember it wasn't long before we parted with her. It's not even 1,000 years, and it's been 100 million years since they entered the heavenly ancient purgatory. Our 100 Flowers Temple, entering the ancient purgatory, only has more than 1 million years. Kalian said. What, you've all been together for over 1,000,000 years? Chen Shang was taken aback again, and said, the flow of time here is too far from the outside. Little bastard, the time outside doesn't pass very quickly, but, you seem to be very strong. You're improving too fast. Kai Lian was extremely surprised by this. Really? Chen Shang scratched his head and said, damn time cultivators, I don't know what the **** they did. Brother Shen, this matter is very important. I have to return to the Demon Soul Girl country as soon as possible. I have to report this matter to the queen. Lan Dai said, because what she heard from Chen Shang was too important. She naturally believed in Chen Shang, because the Demon Soul Girl country was indeed brought in by the time cultivator. Evil Soul Girl country is too far, I can't send you back from here. Chen Shang said, perhaps, I can take you to Monster Soul Girl country. Thank you so much, Big Brother Shen. Without Big Brother Shen's help, and if the heavenly ancient purgatory continued to expand, we wouldn't be able to go back. Lan Dai nodded. She also knew that Chen Zhang's ability was very powerful, even there the queen has no such ability. Let's rest here and prepare for a while before heading out on the road, is it okay? Chen Shang asked. Of course, Lan Dai said. We also brought some items to the Fruit Demon clan this time in exchange for their divine fruit. Since they are all friends of Brother Shen, then I will give you some more divine fruit this time, ha ha ha. Brother Shen has also given us a lot during this time. Patriarch Guo smiled and said that although he heard a lot of important things, for him it was just listening to stories, and he would not say it. Blue Butterfly could naturally see that the Patriarch Guo admired Chen Shang immensely, otherwise he would definitely not give them the divine fruit from the bottom of the box. Blue Butterfly and Red Butterfly still have to stay in the Fruit Monster clan for a while, because they want to teach the Demon Soul Dao to the Fruit Monsters of the Fruit Monster clan, instruct them to cultivate or something, and make them stronger. And Chen Shang brought Kalian into a tree hole. I'll call Leonor to accompany you. Kai Lian saw that Chen Shang hurriedly dragged her into this kind of confined place, thinking that Chen Shang was going to be with Leonor personality. Leonor, whose personality do you have now? Chen Shang asked. Looking at your anxious look, don't you want to be with your Leonor? Kai Lian said. No, I want to know what kind of personality you are now. Chen Shang was very anxious and asked, tell me now. Tianmu personality, Kalian said. I haven't seen each other for so many years, and I can't tell the difference between the Lotus Emperor's personality and the Heavenly Mother's personality. Chen Shang shook his head and smiled. The so-called Tianmu is just a title. I have already seen it. What, you want to have a romantic relationship with me? It would be very boring. You might as well try with the Liandi personality, she has some feelings for you. Kalian said. You three, why do you always think about me so badly? Chen Shang rolled his eyes and said with a wry smile, Sister Tianmu, it's just your personality, I'll ask you for help. Oh, what's the matter? Kalian asked. I have a very powerful soul here. She is my friend, she needs help to rebuild her body. You have a lot of experience in this area, so I hope you can help her rebuild her body as soon as possible. Chen Shang said. The fruit of the demon clan, the divine fruit, is very powerful, and it is very helpful for reshaping the body. I can make medicine pills or something, and it should also be of great help. What kind of soul? Kalian also suddenly became interested. She really didn't expect that Chen Shang had a powerful soul beside her. This. Chen Shang raised his hand. I actually didn't find it. Kalian looked at the ring on Chen Zhang's hand, and after hearing what Chen Shang said, she immediately knew that this ring was made of soul. The soul can be turned into a ring without letting her find out. This is indeed very powerful. Now she is a Tianma personality, and she likes this kind of thing the most, so she is very interested in it. Kai Lian, if you can help me reshape my body quickly. We can also discuss the experience of Taoism later. The voice of Dao ancestor came. It will be of great help to you and me. Leonor, although she is a woman, she is very powerful. Don't think about it, I have nothing to do with her at all. You can talk about the specific situation. Chen Shang waved his hand and let Dao ancestor get away from him. The ring in Chen Zhang's hand also suddenly floated over, turned into a necklace and hung on Kalian's neck, and then the two began to communicate with each other. Kai Lian closed her eyes, but Chen Shang could see from her expression that she was shocked, excited. After all, Big Yaozu is a stronger person than her, and the Yaoshan divine art is also very clever, so the two can naturally chat. Chen Shang was going to go to the demon soul girl country, so he had to let Daozu practice his physical body. When the time comes to fight, he won't have to do it, just leave it to Daozu and Kalian. Kalian and Daozu talked for a long time, and Chen Shang was waiting in the small hall outside. Because Tiangu Purgatory is always fiery red, there is no dark night here. The reason why it is dark is that there are too many thick clouds in the sky, blocking the red light of the ancient purgatory fire. Now, the sky of Yaoguo Star is darkened. Also at this time, Patriarch Guo, Blue Butterfly and Red Butterfly came to Chen Zhang's tree hole to find him. Brother Shen, it's not good, the guys from the Temple of Time are here. They opened a door and came over. Patriarch Guo was very panicked and shivered. Brother Shen, that was sent by the Temple of Time in the heavenly purgatory. It is very likely that there are too many time monks dying here, so they have to pay a lot of money to investigate this matter. Lan Dai said with a serious look, they sent the guy here must be very strong. World Defying Dan God Chapter 5064, Temple of Ares. What is the strength of the Temple of Time in Tiangu Purgatory? Chen Shang asked, where is the Temple of Time here hidden? I don't know where it is, I only know their Temple of Time, the place where time monks gather. Lan Dai said, they must have paid a lot of money to open a space door now. When they came outside, they saw the sky full of black energy, and a golden gate appeared. After a few people came out, the space gate was closed. It's a time cultivator, and it's the kind that mainly fights. Lan Dai said, most of the time cultivators are not the main battle, but they are good at controlling time. These three people are good at fighting and controlling time. They are in the Temple of Time, called the God of War. The divine fruit of the Fruit Demon clan is still very important to the female country of demon souls, otherwise the female country of demon souls would not have built a large enchantment here. The three gods of war in the Temple of Time, they were wearing golden armor and looked mighty and powerful. They fell from the air with golden long knives in hand, then raised the long knives high, and slashed down at the barrier of the Fruit Demon clan. Boom! There was a burst of noise, the enchantment trembled, and the three gods of war were sent flying. They are really strong, Lan Dai said with a solemn expression. If this goes on like this, the barrier will be broken by them sooner or later. The patriarch of the Fruit Demon clan, please come and talk. A temple of war said loudly, there are many monks who died here in my time temple, do you know? I don't know, Patriarch Guo shouted, he would not betray Chen Shang. Patriarch Guo was also very panicked, he only felt that this time the trouble was big, he didn't think that Chen Shang could beat the god of war. Stop pretending, how could you not know that the monks died after so much time? There must be some secrets hidden in your little broken place. A of war in the temple said solemnly, if you don't say it, when we break the barrier, we must let you live rather than die. Chen Shang now also understands why the Temple of Time sent them here. It is very difficult to kill the monks of time in the ancient purgatory. And here dozens of people died in one breath. The Temple of Time thought that there might be some unknown powerful artifact hidden in Yaoguo Star, or some treasure, so they sent the Temple of War God. Even the powerful ancient forces in the ancient purgatory cannot kill the time monks, so the Temple of Time attaches great importance to the situation here in the Demon Fruit Star. Chen Shang was able to kill the time cultivator, which made Lan Dai and Hong Dai have some doubts in their hearts, but now that they saw the Temple of War God say so, they knew that Chen Shang had indeed killed the time cultivator. Our enchantment should be able to block for a few days. In these few days, we have to speed up and find a way to evacuate all here. Blue Butterfly was very worried, and said, the Temple of War God is very strong, even if they do not rely on the power of time. Himself is a very powerful guy in Tiangu Purgatory, and those ancient forces don't dare to provoke them. Chen Shang himself can only beat one of them, and if the other three fight together, he can't stand it. However, if Dao Ancestor can reshape his body and add Kalian, he will be able to hit a dozen. Chen Shang faced one alone, using all means, it is not difficult to kill one. Kalian and Daozu only need to hold on to the other two, wait for Chen Shang to kill one, then go to help them, and they will be able to kill them one by one. This is Chen Zhang's plan, but Kalian and Daozu need some time to rebuild their bodies. I have a way, Chen Shang thought for a while, and then released the Immortal War Profound Demon Pagoda. The Shenzhen Xuanmo Pagoda was originally a combination of towers and trees, so it was very close in the eyes of the Fruit Demon clan. This huge tower can completely accommodate all the fruit demons of the Fruit Demon clan. The Patriarch Guo immediately arranged to transfer all the fruit demons to the Shenzhen Xuanmo Tower. And Chen Shang also went to find Kalian and Daozu who were in the tree hole, transferred them to the Immortal War Profound Demon Pagoda, and then used the Six Paths Divine Mirror to release the time domain, which could speed up their progress. It's a pity this fruit tree. Patriarch Guo was very heartbroken. Don't worry, the fruit trees will be fine. Chen Shang smiled and said, the space inside this tower is very large, it is not a problem to accommodate these fruit trees. Next, Patriarch Guo led a large group of fruit demons to contact various fruit trees, and told them not to resist, so that they would be quickly collected by Chen Shang into the Immortal War Profound Demon Tower. After doing this, several days have passed, and almost all the fruit trees have been moved away. The three gods of war in the temple looked at this scene and thought it was very ridiculous. In their eyes, the tower was completely vulnerable. They attacked for several days in a row, and finally broke the barrier, and then began to attack the Shenzhen Xuanmo Tower. This gigantic tower has super defensive power, and it also releases a strong time force for defense, which shocked the temple ***** of war. What is this? It can actually use the power of time to defend. It must have been created by the Temple of Time. But why did it fall into the hands of others? We noticed before that it was released by a guy inside. Could it be that he killed several time monks? He must have something to restrain us in his hand, and he must be removed. This tower is the product of the Temple of Time, and I am afraid it will be difficult for us to break it. The three gods of war in the temple discussed in the distance. They looked at the Shenzhen Xuanmo Tower and couldn't start. Let's go back. No, it's hard to go back now, the Tiangu Purgatory is expanding, we came here after a long time, and it's hard to go back. How about that? Wait, when the expansion of Tiangu Purgatory stops, you can contact the Temple of Time in Purgatory to ask for their opinions. Although they made such a decision, they still attack the Immortal War Profound Demon Tower from time to time. The Patriarch Guo was very worried, and he was very worried that the Temple **** of war could attack. Lan Dai and Chen Shang observe the outside from time to time. They are very relieved now, because they know that the Temple of War God can't do anything about the Immortal War Profound Demon Pagoda. Brother Shen, you are really a strange person. If it were someone else, there would be no way to save the Fruit Demon clan. Lan Dai said, it seems that you really knew our queen back then. I'm familiar with her, Chen Shang said with a smile. After killing those three guys, I'll go to the Demon Soul Girl country to find her. Ah, those are the three gods of war. Brother Shen, do you want to kill them? Lan Dai was shocked. If you kill them, it will cause a sensation in the entire Tiangu Purgatory. Don't worry, I will be very careful this time, and I won't leave any traces. Chen Shang said with a smile. I guarantee that the Temple of Time will not be able to trace who killed them. After Chen Shang cultivated the time fate, he can see what happened in the past, and sometimes he can see it clearly. The powerhouse of the Temple of Time can definitely do it. What Chen Shang has to do is to prevent the Temple of Time from looking back. World Defying Dan God Chapter 5065, Lotus Blood. Lan Dai only felt that it was a little unreal now, because in the past, let alone killing the of war, it was unrealistic to kill ordinary time monks. However, in Chen Zhang's mouth, whether it is a time cultivator or a temple of war, they can be easily slaughtered like chickens and dogs. Brother Shen, do you have any special feeling when you killed the time cultivator before? I always feel that even if the time cultivator is killed, he should fight back or something. Lan Dai asked. She wanted to know the specific details. In her eyes, killing the time cultivator is a very difficult thing. If she can understand this very well and return to the Demon Soul Girl country in the future, she can also show off to her sisters and become her talking point. I don't feel anything, Chen Shang thought for a while and said, if they die, they will die without any reaction. Really? Just died? Lan Dai was surprised. The time cultivator is too weak, right? Or is it that Brother Shen is too strong? I'm not strong at all. Chen Shang smiled and waved his hands. If I'm really that powerful, I can go out and kill those gods of war. But now I can only wait for Kalian and another friend to leave the customs. Sister Kalian can kill the of war in the temple. Lan Dai frowned and asked. She told me that she couldn't kill the time cultivator. She shouldn't be able to kill the of war in the temple. Although Sister Kalian is very powerful, she not like Big Brother Shen. Blue Butterfly knew that Kalian was also a person who had entered the ancient purgatory for many years. When encountering a time cultivator, she could only drive the opponent away. It was very difficult to kill. She can't kill her, but she can delay other gods of war. Chen Shang said. Those 3 gods of war are too strong, I can't beat 3 at the same time. So I need Kalian and another friend to entangle 2 of them. In this way, I can have the opportunity to kill a of war alone. So it is. Lan Dai understood Chen Zhang's tactics, nodded, and said, if you can really kill the Temple of War God, then Brother Shen will definitely be famous in the heavenly ancient purgatory, but this will also be affected by the Temple of Time. Crazy chase. For a woman like Blue Butterfly, becoming famous in the world is also a very cool thing. Such a handsome and powerful man like Chen Shang, beheading the of war in the temple, and becoming famous all over the world, can make her worship him even more. The current Chen Shang, in Lan Dai's eyes, is the #1 male in her heart. Although the women of the Demon Soul Girl country were not allowed to associate with men outside, it did not affect Lan Dai's admiration for Chen Shang. Chen Shang didn't want to fight, but the temple god of war was a very powerful time cultivator. If he didn't take action, Kalian and Daozu couldn't kill them at all. After Chen Shang got some divine fruit, he would use it to make pills, and then give it to Kalian to eat, and then she would refine the divine fruit pills through the Heavenly Mother's secret art, and the divine power obtained would be used to help Dao ancestor reshape his body. Now it has entered a stage that requires a lot of divine power, so Chen Shang has been concocting pills all day for Kalian to eat. After Kalian eats it, although she will transfer all the refined divine power to Daozu's soul, Kalian herself will also benefit a lot from it, which can strengthen her soul and body. Chen Shang looked at the souls of Kai Lian and Dao ancestor, and they were secretly communicating something all day long. There was a strong transmission of soul fluctuations between them, and it was very likely that they were exchanging cultivation techniques. Kalian's Heavenly Mother's secret art, and the Yaoshan divine art of Dao ancestor can all be cultivated together. And according to Chen Zhang's knowledge, Yaoshan divine art can even be cultivated by 2 women. For example, Guo Lingshe and Meidian Yao, they often practice together. According to the description of Sister Xiaojing, they are very close when they practice together. They have also spent decades in the time domain of the 6 Paths Divine Mirror, and only a dozen days have passed outside. At this time, the souls of Kalian and Daozu were enveloped by a strong light. Chen Shang could not see the inside from the outside. After he used the divine fruit to refine the divine pill, he directly sent it into that bright light. Brother, they started. Sister Xiaojing can see the situation inside. After all, they are all practicing on the 6 Paths Divine Mirror, and this is Sister Xiaojing's territory. Start what? Chen Shang asked. They fit together. Sister Xiaojing seemed very excited and said, your Leonor is bleeding. Bloodletting. Chen Shang remembered that he had shed a lot of blood back then to help Kai Lian reshape her body, so Kai Lian had a Leonor personality and was therefore very close to Chen Shang. Yes, that's how you helped Kalian rebuild her body back then. Little Jing's sister laughed heehily. So, Da Yaozu also has your blood in his body. Bloodletting is normal, but what's the matter of merging? Chen Shang asked. Big Yaozu's soul turned into a human figure, lying next to Kalian. Sometimes they overlap and then separate. Sister Xiaojing said. Brother, you should know what Xiao Yaozu looks like, right? Of course I know, Chen Shang said. The appearance of Da Yaozu must be the same as that of Xiao Yaozu. But it may be different now, said Sister Xiaojing. I suspect that Daozu wants to combine the looks of Kalian and Yaozu. To be honest, Yaozu is also very beautiful, and her face has been refined by herself for many years. Kalian's face is the same. If you can combine the two, Dao ancestor will be even more beautiful. I didn't expect that their cultivation together would be so helpful, Chen Shang said. Maybe Kalian's face will change a little bit, Sister Xiaojing said. Da Yaozu will definitely not treat Kalian badly. Over the years, Daozu must have shared a lot of things with Kalian. Why don't you share a little with me? I also contributed a lot. Chen Shang laughed. Little villain brother, as long as you take down Daozu, she will be yours, so what else do you want to share? Sister Xiaojing giggled. Brother, I'm optimistic about you. Girl Jing, you haven't experienced the power of Dao ancestor, so you don't know how scary she is. Chen Shang curled his lips and said, I don't dare to have any thoughts about her. I can't bear her anger. Then you have helped her so much, so you can't lose blood, right? Sister Xiaojing said. So, you have to let her give you something. At least let her help you practice Yaoshan divine art. That's for sure, Chen Shang said with a smile. Don't worry, Daozu is a person with clear grievances. I will let her help me with the kindness she owes me, and let her pay off. She is so powerful, she can give I'll be a bodyguard for a while, even if it pays off. Not only being a bodyguard, Chen Shang also planned to refine some tools for Dao ancestor, let her go to Daishan to collect stars or something, and squeeze out her greatest value in a short period of time. Chen Shang is like this, even if you are Yaozu Tianzun, as long as you get his help, you have to work for him for a period of time. Do you like this site? Donate here. World Defying Dan God Chapter 5066, Get Out. These days, what surprised Chen Shang the most was the Fruit Demon clan. Their divine fruit was too numerous for Chen Shang to understand. The best kind of divine fruit from the Fruit Demon clan, Blue Butterfly, can only get a few each time she comes, and they have to be escorted back very carefully. A divine fruit of that level can only be enjoyed by the strongest or the most qualified in the Demon Soul Girl country. And now, as much as Chen Shang wants, the fruit of the Fruit Demon clan is used to strengthen the body, or to regenerate the body quickly. Although Chen Zhang's divine mirror of 6 paths contains a lot of divine medicine and divine fruit, there is no divine fruit of this level. Even if there is, it will take a long time to mature. But now the Fruit Demon clan seems to be picking it up for nothing, sending a lot to Chen Shang. Chen Shang found out that this Fruit Demon clan was also hiding a hand, otherwise, the Demon Soul Girl nation would definitely find a way to get them to hand in more of that kind of good divine fruit. Chen Shang didn't tell Blue Butterfly about it. Although Patriarch Guo didn't say it, Chen Shang wouldn't take the initiative to tell Blue Butterfly. Chen Shang had chatted with Patriarch Guo before and said that when Yao Guoxing calmed down, he would send them back, but Patriarch Guo was not happy because he had discussed with the elders of the whole clan and decided to stay in the Immortal War Profound Demon Tower. There is a sacred tree of the town in the Shenzhen Xuanmo Tower, and the Guo Yaozu likes this sacred tree of the town very much. For the Fruit Demon clan, the Shenzhen Xuanmo Tower is very safe, and there is no need to worry about the little fruit demon being hunted after birth, and the sacred tree of the town is very close to them. Chen Shang thought that the Immortal War Profound Demon Tower was also empty, so he agreed with Patriarch Guo to keep them in the tower for the time being, and find another place for them when they get tired of staying there. Chen Shang didn't tell Lan Dai about this, because the Demon Soul Girl country once sheltered the Fruit Demon clan, so he directly dug into the corner of the Demon Soul Girl country, which didn't seem very good. Sister Xiaojing also began to contact the Fruit Demon clan, and transferred many types of divine fruit trees to the Fruit Demon clan. When it comes to planting fruit trees, the fruit monsters are very enthusiastic, and seeing so many strange fruit trees, they are very happy, and immediately get busy and start cultivating. Chen Shang has stopped alchemy because Kai Lian said he doesn't need it anymore. Sister Xiaojing told Chen Shang that in the Dogwang group, Kalian stopped blood transfusion to Daozu. Daozu's body will appear soon. It's done, it's done. Sister Xiaojing could see everything in the big light group, and said excitedly, it's so beautiful and beautiful, oops, little villain brother, you missed the most beautiful scene. Chen Shang is very speechless, this little sister Xiaojing is much worse than him, he is calm now, but little sister Xiaojing looks like drooling over there. Girl Jing, please respect yourself. Chen Shang laughed angrily. They look exactly the same. Sister Xiaojing said, it should be the appearance that they figured out from each other under their exchange and discussion. Ah, Kalian has also changed a face. Chen Shang said, I still liked Kalian before. It's almost the same as before, but it's a lot worse. How should I put it? It's still the same, but it looks a lot more beautiful. Sister Xiaojing said, it seems that Da Yaozu also hopes to distinguish himself from Xiao Yaozu, so speaking of which, she will not forcibly integrate Xiao Yaozu. It's troublesome now, she has a crush on my Leonor. Chen Shang suddenly had a headache. Your Leonor is so beautiful, who doesn't like it? Sister Xiaojing giggled and said, so brother, you can only take down Daozu, or else your Leonor will be taken away by her. I don't want her, I only want Leonor. Chen Shang pouted. I want to become stronger, I want to make Dao ancestor fear me, and I want to shock her with great power. At this time, the big light group suddenly exploded. Daozu and Kalian both lay flat in the air, with their eyes closed, and holding hands, they are exactly the same. For a while, Chen Shang couldn't tell who was Kalian and who was Big Yaozu, because their appearances were exactly the same. The appearance is still Kalian's appearance, it looks dreamy and charming, even if they closed their eyes and haven't touched the soul-sucking eyes, Chen Shang almost fell. The moment he saw their faces, Chen Zhang's whole body was severely impacted, as if the whole world was shaking and twisting. These two goblins, what are you doing? Chen Shang hurriedly took out 2 sets of skirts and covered them, lest they wake up and say that he is a little villain or something. Which one is my Leonor? What Chen Shang didn't expect was that their soul fluctuations were all the same, making it difficult to distinguish them clearly. At this moment, a scene that made Chen Zhang's scalp tingle happened. These two beautiful and dreamy beauties who look exactly the same, exude a soft light on their bodies, and then overlap their bodies and gradually merge into one. What the hell? Chen Shang was stunned, watching this scene. Kai Lian and Dao ancestor merged. What is the significance of the great Yaozu's remodeling of the physical body? What are they doing? Kalian already has 3 personalities in her body, so is she going to insert a 4th personality now? What's more, Chen Shang had planned to let the 2 of them entangle one of the gods of war, but now that they are one, what are they going to do? Chen Zhang's thoughts were very messy. Watching this scene, he was thinking about very complicated issues. When they are combined, can they be separated? Are their memories shared? Can Daozu feel the other 3 personalities? Who is in charge of this body? When Chen Shang and Leonor are kissing me, will Dao ancestor stop him, and if he doesn't stop him, will he block all perceptions and not touch this feeling? When Chen Shang was in a lot of thoughts, the woman opened her eyes and looked at Chen Shang. When Chen Shang met her gaze, his soul trembled, as if his soul was about to be taken away. But soon, the woman's eyes became very sharp, with a very strong momentum, and then quickly became gentle again. In just a few moments, her eyes changed several times. Chen Shang only felt that he was repeatedly tortured. Little bastard, come and help me get dressed. The woman smiled at Chen Shang. Chen Shang forced a reluctant smile on his face and asked, who are you now? I'm Yaoer. When Chen Shang heard this, he was stunned for a while, and then he shouted, what Yaoer? Where is my Leonor? Is Leonor still there? Of course. Kalian smiled softly. Come here. Little rascal. Is Great Yaozu here? Chen Shang shouted, as if knocking on the door. Also, Kalian laughed. Chen Shang really wanted to give this woman a few slaps in the past and photographed all the souls of Yaoer Great Yaozu, he only wanted Leonor. What the are you? Chen Shang hurried over. I'm Daozu, I'm also Yaoer, Kalian said. Big Yaozu couldn't accept you, so he split up a Yaoer and let Yaoer accept you. Chen Shang really wanted to hit him with a slap and beat Dao ancestor out. Da Yaozu, if you hear me, get out of here. Chen Shang couldn't help it, grabbed Kalian's pair of snow-white shoulders and shook frantically, get out for me, get out. You are going to ruin it. Got my Leonor, get out now. World-defying Dan God Chapter 5067, Yaoer. Calm down, Kalian said. Although we are integrated, we can be separated at any time. This kind of integration is very helpful to us, so we must maintain this state. No, I can't accept it. Chen Shang still shook Kai Lian's shoulder vigorously, hoping to shake the great Yao ancestor out. Don't you want your Leoner to become stronger? Kai Lian asked. This is obviously the personality of Dao ancestor. Of course I hope that I have a way to make her stronger myself, without your help. Chen Shang couldn't accept Kai Lian's body adding 2 more personalities, and she was still the great Yao ancestor. You must know that Dao ancestor is a very unstable factor. If she changed Leoner's mind, it would be incredible. Chen Shang would be equivalent to losing Leoner by then, so he was very opposed to doing so. At this time, Kai Lian's body suddenly appeared white light, and a force was generated to push Chen Shang away. Kai Lian's body was enveloped by a strong white light, and then the white light gradually split into 2 groups. Soon, 2 Kai Lian appeared in front of Chen Shang again. After they separated, the overall strength really weakened a lot. Chen Shang could clearly feel it. If they fuse together, their strength will increase many times, far exceeding the strength of the 2 of them working together. If combined, it is indeed the best choice for them. Chen Shang, I'm very disappointed in you. It was Daozu who spoke. She gritted her teeth lightly, snorted her clothes, and said, if you love Leoner, you shouldn't stop her. Her heavenly mother is eternal. The tactic is flawed, because many souls are split, causing her soul to be missing all the time, and I can make up for the part of her missing soul. Under the strong opposition from Chen Shang, Daozu and Kai Lian could only be separated. After all, they were more concerned about Chen Zhang's feelings. It's not that I don't accept your fusion. But Big Yaozu elder sister, I'm a little worried about you. After all, you and I are not familiar enough yet. Chen Shang said. What did you say? You still don't trust me. I split a Yaoer personality just to accept you. Yaoer's personality is on me, and it was created based on the emotions of Leoner's personality. Daozu said. For you, I don't mind having 2 personalities, but you don't trust me. Da Yaozu was very angry. Little villain, Sister Yao has no feelings at all. In order to accept you, she has feelings through Yaoer's personality. Only in this way can she accept you emotionally. Kai Lian said, this seems to be Tianmu's personality. You confuse, but I want to sign a contract with you, Dao ancestor. Chen Shang said. The main thing is to limit you from harming the 3 personalities of Kai Lian, lest you devour them, or deprive them of everything. Okay, Daozu nodded and said, I understand very well that you have this concern. It is true that we did not consider this carefully. Kai Lian also nodded. After you merge, the situation is very complicated. No one can say what will happen in the future. So it must be restricted. The main reason is to prevent you from swallowing each other. Chen Shang said. After all, no one can say for sure about this kind of thing. Sometimes, in order to pursue the purpose of cultivation, you will do extreme things before you know it. In this case, it is like going crazy. Once it gets out of control, no one knows what the consequences will be. Kai Lian and Daozu are in a state where they can easily go crazy. Because they have several personalities together, their souls are also separate. If it is one of them, in order to pursue a stronger state, it may devour the soul of the other party, and then the personality will be unified. Chen Shang not only wants to restrict Dao ancestor, but also restrict Kai Lian. Because no matter who it is, once it goes crazy, the consequences will be very serious. After everyone calmed down, they also knew that the reason why Chen Shang was so anxious was to prevent them from getting into trouble. When they merged before, they didn't think about this kind of thing. They just discussed the practice very much, and then they hit it off, thinking that it would be very successful, and began to merge. This is very dangerous. Chen Shang, who is outside the bureau, thinks more about it, so he will strongly oppose it. Kai Lian and Chen Shang signed a soul contract, and then they also signed a soul contract with each other, so that many unknown risks could be avoided. After signing the contract, as soon as the 2 of them took off their clothes, they immediately began to fuse. Soon, they will be integrated. Chen Shang was secretly amazed in his heart, because after their fusion, their strength would increase so much. I'm Yaoer. Kai Lian smiled at Chen Shang. Although I just met, I am very familiar with you. Big Yaozu and Kai Lian said before that Yaoer was created based on Leoner's personality and was mainly used to accept Chen Shang. So Chen Shang subconsciously thought that this should be the second Leoner, but he didn't have any familiar feeling from me. I'm quite unfamiliar with you. It is said that you created it based on Leonor's personality, but you are nothing like Leonor. Chen Shang pouted. You know, Leonor is very gentle and innocent, but this Yaoer looks like a fox spirit. The person is still the same person, but the feeling is not that feeling. Sure enough, different personalities on the same body give people completely different feelings. Brother Shen, do you dislike Yaoer? Kai Lian stepped forward and hugged Chen Zhang's hand, coquettishly, and looked at Chen Shang with a pair of charming eyes. In Chen Zhang's eyes, this is Kai Lian's body, but it has become such a coquettish fox, which made it difficult for him to adapt for a while. Brother Shen, I know you don't like Yaoer. You only like Leonor. Kai Lian let go of Chen Shang suddenly, then lowered her head, and said softly in a very disappointed voice, everyone likes Leonor, and I also like, but Leonor is Leonor, I am me. I don't dislike you, it just takes a little time to get used to it. Seeing Kai Lian's morning appearance after being left out, Chen Shang couldn't bear it, and went over to hold her little hand. Brother Shen, have you ever thought? I'm actually the other side of Daozu. Kai Lian chuckled. Although Daozu doesn't have any emotions, she must have, but she was suppressed for some reason. Living. So, you are not Leonor. Chen Shang frowned. I just created it based on Leonor's feelings for you. My thoughts are completely different from Leonor. The source of my thoughts is mainly from your big Yaozu elder sister. Yaoer said. In other words, she can controlling your personality allows you to have emotions and fall in love with someone. World Defying Dan God Chapter 5068, Yaolian Ambition. Listening to Yaoer's words, Chen Shang also reacquainted with Daozu and Yaoer. If he thinks in this way, wouldn't it mean that Daozu, who is usually arrogant, is very arrogant in his heart? Ha, so, you are the unknown side of Great Yaozu. Chen Shang said with a smile. It should be. Kai Lian stuck out her tongue and said with a charming smile, because my side is not conducive to Daozu becoming stronger, she has been suppressing and sealing it in the depths of my heart, but now I just released it and instilled in it. I have strong thoughts and feelings for you, so that I can only fall in love with you and accept you. This kind of love feels a little too fake to me. Chen Shang shook his head and smiled. Little bastard, don't be cheap and be good. Kai Lian kissed Chen Shang, winked softly, and said coquettishly, wait until I control Dao ancestor's body, and then I will split it up again, then I will let's play with you with Leonor. What are you thinking? Chen Shang squinted his eyes, his mind was greatly impacted. Kai Lian leaned against Chen Zhang's arms, drew circles on his chest, and giggled, I'm thinking of you. Come on, kiss, this is my first kiss. Chen Shang really couldn't stand this fox. Kai Lian's current appearance was already very seductive, plus this fox spirit, Chen Shang was really hard to resist. Chen Shang kissed her, and the two hugged each other very sweetly. Not long after, Chen Shang suddenly felt that something was wrong, and he couldn't say anything. After a while, he looked at Kai Lian in his arms, and when he came into contact with her cold and arrogant eyes, he knew that Yaoer's personality had already been offline, and now his personality is obviously the great Yaozu. Chen Shang cursed Yaoer in his heart, isn't this hurting him? There are still 3 gods of war outside. Kai Lian asked in a calm voice as she sorted her clothes, do you have any plans? Even now, I can't kill them. I can kill them, but I can only fight one at a time. Chen Shang said, if you are divided into 2, you can delay the 2 temple gods of war. After I kill one myself, I will immediately go over to help you. We don't need to split, we can hold 2. Kai Lian said, don't worry, leave it to us. Can Leonor come out for a while? Chen Shang smiled and said, I miss her. As soon as Chen Shang finished speaking, Kai Lian's eyes gradually softened, her gentle eyes looked at Chen Shang, and the smile on her face was sweet and pure, this is his favorite Leonor. Leonor. Chen Shang hugged her quickly, and said softly, I'm really worried that I won't be able to see you. Don't worry, I'll always be here. Kai Lian smiled and said, have you seen Yaoer? She's so funny. I've seen it, that's a bad girl. Chen Shang pouted and said, I just like to play pranks, don't learn bad from her. No, she's very interesting. Kai Lian laughed. Can you both communicate normally? Chen Shang hugged and sat on a chair, letting her lean on him. Of course we can communicate. We are now connected to each other and can communicate at any time. Kai Lian said. Sister Liandi and Sister Tianmu are becoming more and more independent of each other. Is that so? Chen Shang frowned and thought of a possibility, that is to say, the Heavenly Mother's art of 10,000 generations will not only be able to separate out the soul, but also a powerful body. In other words, the Liandi personality and the Tianmu personality can have a strong and independent body in the future. When needed, they can also fuse together and become stronger. For example, the fusion of Kalian and Daozu can increase their strength tenfold. This increase is very terrifying. If they come up with several body fusions, maybe they will be stronger. The more Chen Shang thought about it, the more terrifying he felt. Because Kai Lian practiced the Heavenly Mother's 10,000 ages art, but she created a lot of avatars, and her avatars also have avatars. For example, Yu Zillion is a very powerful avatar, and Yu Zillion herself has an independent personality avatar of Shinru, and Shinru herself has a bunch of avatars. If in the future, Kalian and Daozu will join forces to help Yu Zillion, Shinru, and Fang Qing, the souls that were once separated, get the same powerful body, and then fuse together, the strength can be imagined. Chen Shang now also knows how big the chess game between Daozu and Kalian is. This is undoubtedly a powerful path that they have explored. Kalian's Heavenly Mother's secret art can release many powerful clones, and it is an independent personality. If her clones have the same strength, they can break through all kinds of limits and become very powerful in an instant. Of course, if they want to achieve their goals, they have to rely on Chen Shang. If they want to obtain a powerful body, they must first have the medicinal pill provided by Chen Shang, and then the time domain, which only Chen Shang can provide them. They even need Chen Zhang's world-defying divine furnace to temper their bodies in order to become stronger. Therefore, they all know that if they want to become stronger, they cannot do without Chen Shang, because Chen Zhang's pill technique is too heaven-defying. So even Dao Ancestor can only compromise and create a personality that accepts Chen Shang. Chen Shang and Leonor hugged each other, and they were very close all night. During the period, they also changed several personalities, mainly to discuss how to fight the god of war in the battle hall. The Liandi personality, the Tianmu personality and the Daozu personality are all about discussing the battle. When Chen Shang and Leonor were together, they were talking about love and tenderness. Personality with Yaoer is to talk about romantic things. I'm not good at fighting, Yaoer, I'm only good at making brother Shen happy. Kai Lian patted Chen Shang who was lying on the bed, and said with a smile, little villain, get up. You have a heavy burden on your shoulders today. Killing the god of war is just a piece of cake. Chen Shang was still lying on the bed, thinking about the heavenly ancient purgatory. The temple god of war is very strong. Kalian said. Sister Liandi and Sister Tianmu both find it difficult, but they have been discussing various tactics. The three of them attach great importance to this matter, so you have to be serious. Yaoer, Tiangu Purgatory was created by the Temple of Time. Then you say, who created the Temple of Time? Chen Shang asked. Of course it's time, Kalian said. How did the time come? Chen Shang asked. If time is created by one person, then you silly boy, do you want to ask how the person who created time came? This kind of question has no end. Get up. After Kalian got dressed, she pulled Chen Shang up and helped him get dressed. Let's go, our husband and wife work together, we will definitely be able to win the three gods of war. Kalian giggled. Yes. Husband and wife, Chen Shang said with a smile. HMPH, heartless man. You don't want to recognize me, do you? Kai Lian Zhao said, I'll ask Sister Liandi to teach you a lesson. After speaking, Liandi's personality came out and said solemnly, let's go. Quickly fight, kill those three temple gods of war as soon as possible, and then go to the female country of demon souls. You seem to be in a hurry to go to the demon soul girl country. Chen Shang curled his lips and said, is there any ulterior motive? World-Defying Dan God Chapter 5069, Deep Fit. I just want to help you solve the matter of the Demon Soul Girl country as soon as possible, and then return to the 100 Flowers Temple. Kalian said. She just got a lot from Daozu, so she is eager to go back and share it with everyone. Then it is to implement her plan and strengthen the clones that she has released, such as Yu Zillion and the others. After Chen Shang got dressed, he took out the Qinglong Demon Slayer sword and looked at it. He hadn't used this sword to fight for a long time. Although he doesn't often use it, little sister Xiaojing has not forgotten to go to sacrifice often, so this knife is also very strong. Especially Chen Shang, when he practiced in the Immortal War Profound Demon Pagoda, he obtained materials for many powerful heavenly beasts, all of which were used by Sister Xiaojing to enhance Chen Zhang's divine weapon. Little villain, you should be more serious. Those gods of war are not weak, we have discussed it a few times, even now I have to deal with them carefully. Kalian said, although I can face 2 gods of war, but it won't last long. Kalian can't kill them, she will only be consumed by them. If she consumes a lot, she will be defeated in the end. What are you afraid of? If you can't beat it, enter the Immortal War Profound Demon Tower. Chen Shang said with a smile, you guys seem to think that I am weak. Don't I look like a strong man? Little bastard, you always like to rely on women, we all know that. Besides, you are an alchemist, it's okay if you are weak in combat. You only need to know alchemy, and leave the rest to us. Lian said. In their opinion, Chen Zhang's alchemy is so powerful that it is already very against the sky. If his combat power is very strong, is it worth it? So even if Chen Shang can't fight, it's normal. Let's go, Chen Shang said. He was full of confidence, but Kalian's face was very serious, she was not as optimistic as Chen Shang. Kalian's Liandi personality and Tianmu personality both know the power of the temple of war, and Daozu used to be a time cultivator, so he naturally knows the power of the temple of war. The 3 temple gods of war have attacked the Immortal War Profound Demon Pagoda from time to time these days. Although it is useless, they still try it from time to time, because they think that the Immortal War Profound Demon Tower is so powerful that it cannot be maintained for long. If the defense is weakened, they may be able to break through and destroy the Shenzhen Xuanmo Tower. But today, they suddenly saw Chen Shang and Kalian flying out. Someone came out, a temple of war shouted. That woman is the strongest. Qingkai and I joined forces to besiege her. The other man, Huanghua, you can handle it yourself. The of war in the temple who spoke was the strongest among the 3 gods of war in the temple, and his name was Bai Heng. Brother Heng, why don't I and Qingkai deal with the woman? The man is handed over to you. The man seems to have something, as if he killed the time cultivator. Huanghua said. Don't be afraid, you can go alone. That man should have mastered some methods, so he was able to kill the time cultivator. Judging from the aura on his body, it is not very strong. Bai Heng said. The woman's aura is very strong, and in Tiangu Purgatory for many years, this kind of guy is more difficult to deal with, I must personally go out. Bai Heng and Qingkai flew directly to Kalian. Kalian deliberately distanced herself from Chen Shang, forcing the 3 gods of war to make allocations. As she expected, after she released her powerful aura, 2 gods of war came under siege. Chen Shang flew to a farther place, but he was not afraid that it would be too late to support Kalian. After all, he could jump in space and rush over in an instant. His main purpose was to widen the distance between Huanghua and the other 2 gods of war, so that they would not know his methods. Chen Zhang's flying speed is neither fast nor slow, and he can keep a distance from the opponent. Damn bastard, I know you're trying to lure me away. But no matter what, your tricks won't work. Huanghua shouted from behind. If you have the ability, stop and fight me, field. Judging from Chen Zhang's aura, the god of war is not afraid of him at all, so in Huanghua's eyes, Chen Shang is escaping. In Chen Zhang's eyes, the of war in the temple who was chasing him was already a dead man. Chen Shang was thinking, after killing the of war in the temple, is there any way to obtain the location of the Temple of Time and obtain more secrets of the ancient purgatory? These temple gods of war often go out to fight, and they are considered high level in the Temple of Time, especially the Temple of Time in the ancient purgatory is not large, the status of the 3 temples of the of war is definitely not low. Although Chen Shang was hunted down by a powerful god of war, he did not have any sense of crisis. He also doesn't know why this is happening. You must know that the of war in the temple has accumulated very powerful divine power, and the terrifying coercion can bring strong mental oppression to people. However, Chen Shang didn't feel it at all. Did I overestimate the strength of the Temple of War God? Or, have I become stronger during this time? Chen Shang is very puzzled, he has only been concocting pills all this time, and the pills he concocted are Kalian and Daozu. The great Yaozu reshaped the flesh and fused with Kalian, and that was only because they became stronger. However, Chen Shang didn't know why, he seemed to become stronger without realizing it. Brother, you and them have spent decades in the time domain, right? Sister Xiaojing said. During this time, your fates fit better with each other, which should be the reason you become stronger. Really, it turns out that my destiny has been merging with each other unknowingly. Chen Shang didn't feel it. Your destiny itself has not fully tapped the potential power, and now you have entered the stage of deep fit, so it is normal for you to become stronger. Sister Xiaojing smiled. There may be another reason, that is Kalian. You are not with has she slept together for a long time. It doesn't make sense. Chen Shang curled his lips and said, it's not cultivation either. Chen Shang thought that the reason why he became stronger was mainly because of his fate. Far enough. Chen Shang wanted to run farther, just to prevent the other two gods of war from rushing over to rescue him. Chen Shang suddenly slowed down. The asterisk of war in the back, Huanghua, saw Chen Shang slow down, and said with a grim smile, bastard, you can't run, can you? Ha ha ha, you're running so hard, of course, it consumes a lot of money. Do your gods of war have this kind of strength? Chen Shang hovered in the air, asked calmly, and then looked at the demon fruit star. The distance was not too far. Of course, our asterisk of war is so powerful. You woman, the asterisk of war she faces is stronger than me, she will definitely be finished. Huanghua laughed. I have to kill you as soon as possible and rush over. There should be time to play with such a peerless beauty, but it may also be spoiled by my two brothers, ha ha ha. How come the asterisk of war in your temple of time is the same as the demon? Chen Shang frowned, and a burst of anger suddenly surged up. Stubborn trash. Go to hell. Huanghua's fist, which was blazing with red light, suddenly slammed into Chen Shang, and the person also rushed over like a thunderbolt. World-Defying Dan God Chapter 5070, Dragon Sword. Huanghua suddenly attacked, and at the same time used the power of time to predict Chen Zhang's next move. However, he can't see anything. He couldn't see what Chen Shang was going to do in the future. The reason why these gods of war are very strong and difficult to kill is because they can always see in advance what their opponents are going to do next, and they can avoid them in advance, or attack by surprise. But now, he can't see what Chen Shang is going to do. Huanghua had played against Chen Shang before, but he had not found out that Chen Shang was so powerful in this aspect. Chen Shang unleashed the divine mirror of 6 paths, Huanghua's mad fist condensed his strength, and slammed into the divine mirror of 6 paths himself. Under normal circumstances, Huanghua's powerful force would definitely be shocked. However, this time, his entire hand smashed into the mirror surface of the 6 paths divine mirror, so that his little arm did not enter the mirror, and then he was firmly sucked. Just when Huanghua was about to pull out his hand, he suddenly saw a fiery red silk thread crawling out of the mirror, wrapping around his arm, and forking out a lot of filaments, burrowing into his skin and bones. In a short moment, Suzaku tenderness wrapped Huanghua, and the inside was also covered with Suzaku tenderness, causing Huanghua to be unable to move. The 6 paths mirror is frantically extracting the energy of Huanghua's body. You bastard, you were so rude just now. Chen Shang smiled, and then punched Huanghua's abdomen with a punch, directly causing a hole to burst open. Huanghua was wrapped in Suzaku's tenderness, and he couldn't even shout. After Suzaku tenderness locked Huanghua, the divine mirror of 6 paths also flew up, shrouded Huanghua's head, and then began to search for memory. Brother, I can't find the memory of the location of the Temple of Time. Sister Xiaojing said. It seems that the Temple of Time is well hidden, even the memory in the Temple of War God's soul has been deprived. I just don't want people to find the time, where the temple is. Since it's worthless, then kill it. Chen Shang took back the Suzaku tenderness. Huanghua felt a lot more relaxed, and felt that he was suddenly able to do it again. Bastard, you are courting death. Huanghua said angrily. Your little tricks of carving insects won't last long at all. Ha ha ha, you are dead. Just after he finished speaking, Chen Shang waved the Qinglong Demon Slayer sword in his hand and directly chopped off Huanghua's head. You're the one who will die. Chen Shang grabbed Huanghua's head, and then swung several knives in a row, injecting the power of eternal flame. The knives roared like thunder and fire. At the same time that Huanghua's body was burned, it was also smashed into pieces by lightning, and then floated away. As for Huang Hua's soul, it had long been extracted by Sister Xiaojing through the Six Paths Divine Mirror, and Huang Hua was completely dead. Like the Time Cultivator, it's not so powerful, it can be killed easily. Chen Shang looked into the distance. Kalian was facing the two gods of war. Bai Heng and Qing are the strongest and weakest among the three gods of war. In Bai Heng's view, it should be enough to take down Kalian, and it can be taken very quickly, and then go to help Huang Hua. Side. As for Huang Hua's current situation, they don't know. They think that no matter how strong Chen Shang is, they can't help Huang Hua, the god of war in the Temple of Time. They also really pressed Kalian to fight. Kalian and Daozu fused. Their strength has indeed increased many times, but they are facing the temple god of war. Her every move will be clearly foreseen by the other party in advance, which makes her attack completely ineffective and is always avoided by the other party, but it is very difficult for her to defend or block the opponent's attack. What's more, Bai Heng and Qing Kai teamed up to release a time domain, which caused Kalian to be affected by the time domain, which made her attack very fast and became very slow. Even the divine power she released would be disturbed and weakened by the power of time, which was the reason why she fought so hard, so she didn't believe that Chen Shang could kill the temple **** of war before. Grand Yaozu knew very well the abilities of the temple of war god, so she is also very worried about Chen Shang. In her and Kalian's eyes, Chen Shang is much weaker than them. Little beauty, I don't know where you came from. You don't come from those ancient powers. You're not a ghost girl either. Then who are you? Bai Hengxi smiled and said, no matter what. Where are you from? I will take this as a gift, I will enjoy you, ha 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 eh. Kai Lian's current face is full of charm. Bai Heng is powerful, and will not be fascinated, but she is full of strong possessiveness towards Kai Lian. Hurry up and capture. We promise to be gentle with you. Qing Kai also grinned. Little beauty, you are gentle with us, and we will be gentle with you. Just as Qing had just finished saying this, he was suddenly cut in half by a cyan knife straight down from his head. Chen Shang came over, and the Qinglong demon-slaying saber was directly cut off, and he also carried a divine power of time and space of Tianquan. Qing Kai was hacked to death in an instant, and the six-path divine mirror flew out, directly smashing Qing Kai's head, and swallowing his soul. This scene shocked Kalian and Bai Heng. Although Qing Kai is the weakest of the three gods of war, he will not be killed instantly. God of War is immortal. Over the years, the Temple of War god has also faced a large number of powerhouses from ancient forces, but he has never been beheaded. Bai Heng was stunned for a moment, realizing that something was wrong, and then began to exert gong, and his body suddenly fluctuated, as if he was using the power of time. Chen Shang is furious now, because he heard what Bai Heng and Qing Kai said to Kai Lian. Kalian is his woman, how could he bear it when he heard those words? Want to run? Go to your uncle. Chen Shang Tianquan's destiny moves, absorbs the power of time destiny and space destiny, then condenses in his fist, and punches in front of him. The power of time fluctuated in front of Bai Heng's body and condensed into a shield, but it was bombarded and collapsed in an instant. Seeing that the situation was wrong, Bai Heng immediately took out a talisman. When he activated this talisman, there was a burst of super powerful spatial turbulence. Obviously, this talisman is an escape talisman, very precious, and he will not use it unless it is absolutely necessary. Don't try to run. I don't know when. The Immortal War Profound Demon Tower floated in the air, and then slammed down suddenly, directly suppressing time and space. The power of the magic rune in Bai Heng's hand was instantly shattered, and Bai Heng was not able to escape smoothly. How dare you be so mad with your ability? Chen Shang slashed horizontally, cutting off Bai Heng in the middle. Ah! Don't kill me. Bai Heng finally knew the fear. He didn't expect that there would be such a powerful person, using the power of space and time so supremely, far above him. Do you know where the Temple of Time is? Chen Shang said solemnly. I really don't know. Just after Bai Heng finished speaking, Chen Shang slashed hundreds of knives in an instant, and each knife slashed out a fierce eternal flame, burning his body to ashes. World-Defying Dan God Chapter 5071, Across Purgatory. Chen Shang killed two gods of war with just a few knives. Kai Lian was stunned for a moment. If she hadn't been pressed and beaten by the two gods of war just now, she would have suspected that the two gods of war might be fake. How could it be so easy for Chen Shang to kill the god of war? Kalian is incomprehensible. The great Yaozu personality in Kalian's body, although she knows that Chen Shang also has the power of time, but even so, it shouldn't be so easy to face the Temple of War God. No matter what, the Temple of War God has been killed. Chen Shang looked at Yao Guoxing and said, "We can leave this place." He took back the Shenzhen Xuanmo Tower, and he had already agreed with the Fruit Demon clan to keep them in the tower. Is the Temple God of War strong or weak? Kalian looked at the scattered flying ashes and took a deep breath. She was also a little tired now, and gently fell on the six-path mirror. They mainly use time power, and I specifically restrain their time power. Chen Shang said with a smile, "I don't know how strong or weak they are, in short, when they face me, those methods are useless at all." When Kalian was fighting with the Temple of War, she also knew that those guys could predict what she was going to do next. If she didn't react fast enough, she would have been captured by the other side long ago. Maybe, Kalian accepted that Chen Shang could defeat the Temple of War God, because the Temple of War God could not predict what Chen Shang was going to do next, it was not strong. Chen Shang also had a lot of divine weapons in his hand, so it was very easy to face the God of War, who couldn't use the power of time. He released Blue Butterfly and Red Butterfly from the Shenzhen Xuanmo Tower and asked them to lead the way to the Demon Soul Girl country. Lan Dai is of course willing to lead the way, because the current situation of the Demon Soul Girl country is not good, and she needs external help. She has also seen how powerful Chen Shang is, who can kill the Time Cultivator and kill the of War. Although Lan Dai didn't see Chen Shang fighting with her own eyes, she learned from Kai Lian that the three gods of war were all killed by Chen Shang, and the process was very easy. As for the strength of this big brother Shen, Lan Dai believes very much. Besides, Chen Shang also knows how to make alchemy. She has also eaten the alchemy made by Chen Shang with the divine fruit, which is better than the alchemy master of their demon soul female country. A lot of Tiangu Purgatory is still expanding. How long will it take to expand? Lan Dai sighed. If it goes on like this, Tiangu Purgatory will definitely become very big. It used to be very big, but now it is so much bigger. I don't know why it got bigger. Chen Shang said. Now we can only guess, maybe there is an ancient time and space merged in. In fact, Chen Shang also discovered a very important thing: the heavenly ancient purgatory was completely different from the universe he had seen before. In a place like Daishan, Chen Shang wanted to collect the stars, but he could easily collect them, and he could even collect the stars. Before, he tried to take away the demon fruit star, but it was not successful, because the stars here in the ancient purgatory are one body and have a very close connection, and he couldn't cut the space between the demon fruit star and the ancient purgatory at all. Strength. That is to say, as long as the ancient purgatory becomes stronger, the stars here will also become stronger. Fortunately, I can still jump in space. Chen Shang could jump a long distance through the divine mirror of 6 paths. In that direction, although the ancient purgatory has been expanding, I can still sense the location of the demon soul star. Lan Dai pointed to one direction and said. Every time Chen Shang jumped in one direction, Blue Butterfly needed to reconfirm the direction. Strange, the space of Tiangu Purgatory is expanding, but you can still sense the demon soul star. Chen Shang was very puzzled, and said, or do you have a special sense of the demon soul star? I don't know why. Lan Dai shook her head and said, we've had this feeling since we were young. No matter where we are in Tiangu Purgatory, we can sense the location of the demon soul star. That's it. Chen Shang nodded and said, it seems that the stars here are very special. Chen Shang believes that the stars in the ancient purgatory may also participate in the creation of living beings. The blue butterfly was created by the demon soul star, and the demon soul star has been releasing energy waves that only they can perceive. Miss Blue Butterfly, is the demon soul star hidden? Chen Shang asked. It's hidden, I only know the approximate location. Only when I go to that place can I contact the palace to take me back. Lan Dai nodded. The same is true for 100 Flowers Star. Kalian said. The stars here have a strong connection with the creatures on the stars. Chen Shang took away the Fruit Demon clan, and he didn't know if it would have any effect on them, so he thought of taking away the Demon Fruit Star before. Patriarch Guo also told Chen Shang before that their Guo Yao clan is the soul of Yao Guoxing. As long as they leave, Yao Guoxing will no longer be Yao Guoxing. Speaking of which, other hidden ancient forces should be similar. The stars they are in can hide themselves. Chen Shang said. It's amazing, how can a powerful star be hidden? 100 Flowers Star is indeed hidden by herself. Kalian said. The main thing is to release the power of space and protect yourself. I heard the queen and the others say that the positions of all the stars in the ancient purgatory are actually controlled by the Temple of Time. Lan Dai said. So there will be time monks to monitor. Of course, this may just be the queen's suspicion, because we are indeed in the trace of the time cultivator was found near the demon soul star. Isn't it normal that there are many ancient great forces hidden, and the time cultivator can't find it? Kalian frowned. The Temple of Time can't provoke those ancient powers, it doesn't mean that they don't know where they are. Blue Butterfly said. The birth of the ancient purgatory has a deep relationship with the Temple of Time, and they should know a lot of things. Maybe. Kalian looked at the fiery red heavenly ancient purgatory, the expanding heavenly ancient purgatory. What kind of secrets were hidden? After 3 days of space jumping, Chen Shang came to the location that Blue Butterfly said. It only took 3 days to arrive. If it was normal before, it would take 5 months for Blue Butterfly to travel back and forth from the demon fruit star. For Chen Zhang's ability, both Lan Dai and Kai Lian sighed repeatedly, because space jumping in Tiangu Purgatory was going to be struck by lightning. However, Chen Shang has performed many space jumps, but nothing happened. I'm going to contact the palace now. Lan Dai took out a communication talisman and closed her eyes. Chen Shang looked at the communication talisman in Blue Butterfly's hand. It was emitting blue light at the moment, and it flickered, and every time it flickered, a wave of light rippled around, and it could be transmitted very far. This thing, the movement is not small. Chen Shang frowned. As soon as he finished speaking, he saw people flying around. Those people appeared out of nowhere, and they didn't know where they were hiding before. In the empty Tiangu Purgatory space, a dozen people suddenly appeared, which is very scary. World Defying Dan God Chapter 5072, Purgatory Blood. Is it the Time Monk? When Lan Dai saw a dozen people flying over, she was very worried. Chen Shang also immediately put Hongdi into the Immortal War Profound Demon Pagoda and let her play with the children of the Fruit Demon clan. Kai Lian has already prepared for the battle, but she is very calm. After all, with Chen Shang here, Chen Shang specializes in defeating the Time Cultivator. No, these guys are much stronger than the Time Monks. Kalian originally thought it was a Time Cultivator, but after sensing a terrifying aura of divine power, her complexion changed. That's right, could it be those ancient forces? Chen Shang clenched the Qinglong Demon Slayer sword, and his face became solemn. It didn't take long for those dozen people to surround the Six Paths Divine Mirror. All of them were middle-aged men and only one old man. They were wearing a kind of pale yellow robes, and they looked very friendly, but the divine aura on their bodies was indeed very powerful, causing Chen Shang and the others to be like great enemies. Who are you? Chen Shang asked. The three of you don't need to be nervous, we are not malicious, we just want to inquire about something. The old man smiled and said, I wonder if you have heard of the Demon Soul Girl country. Of course I've heard of it. Kalian said, I'm here to find the Demon Soul Girl country, are you too? Naturally, we are looking for the Demon Soul Girl country, mainly for cooperation. The old man smiled and said, I don't know what star the three come from. The dozen or so people did not seem to have any malicious intent, otherwise they would have been besieged long ago, but Chen Shang and the others were still very vigilant. Kalian is the strongest, she also exudes a very strong aura of divine power, and she is not inferior to the strongest old man on the other side, so the other side does not dare to underestimate her. We came from Beishuangxing, Kalian said, how about everyone? What a coincidence, we are also from Beishuangxing. The old man said with a smile. Kalian frowned slightly, because there was no Beishuangxing at all, she made it up temporarily. The other party also said that she was from Beishuangxing, which meant that she was lying, and it also showed that the other party was also unwilling to reveal her true origin. The old man's name is Guanshan, what do you call the girl? The old man asked. My name is Taixia. Kalian didn't say her real name, then looked at Chen Shang and said, these two are my subordinates. The old man looked at Chen Shang and Lan Dai, and nodded with a smile. Kai Lian said that he was his subordinate, so there was no need to know anything. The Demon Soul Girl country is very secretive, and I don't know how Guan Lao found it here. Kalian asked. My friend told me. Guan Shan smiled and said, Miss Taixia, how about you? How did you find this place? It's also a friend's guide. Kalian smiled. At this time, it should be the Tianmu personality communicating with Guan Shan. What a coincidence, what a coincidence. Guan Shanlang said with a smile. Then, did your friend say how to enter the Demon Soul Girl country? Just now, Blue Butterfly used the communication talisman, but it released bursts of light waves, so it attracted Guanshan and the others. My friend gave me a piece of equipment, saying that after I come here, I can contact the people of the Demon Soul Girl country. Kalian just prevaricates the past, mainly because Blue Butterfly used the communication talisman just now, and the movement is very big. It turns out that Miss Taishia is a woman, and she must have a deep friendship with the Ghost Girl country, so she has to use such a tool. Guanshan nodded and sighed, it's really enviable. Kalian just smiled and didn't say anything more. In this case, there will be a ghost girl who will come out to greet Miss Taishia later. I wonder if I can send a letter to them for the old man and give it to the Ghost Queen. Guanshan said, there must be a heavy thank you. Kalian looked at Chen Shang and Lan Dai, and then asked them through voice transmission. Both Chen Shang and Lan Dai said they could help. Yes, Kalian nodded. Thank you, Miss Taishia. Guanshan took out a letter from inside, handed it to Kalian, and said, I believe that Miss Taishia will not open it and peek at it. After Kalian took it, she immediately put it away. This is a thank you gift for Miss Taishia. Guanshan took out a box and handed it to Kalian. Kalian opened it and saw a strong light flashing, which also frightened Chen Shang and Lan Dai next to her, because the light was too strong, causing them to think that the contents in the box were hurtful. Kalian immediately closed the box, looked at Guanshan with a shocked expression on her face, and said, this is. Yes, this is the blood of purgatory from the ancient purgatory. Guanshan said with a smile, after using it, it will be of great help to a strong body. Chen Shang didn't know what this was, but he did sense extremely powerful blood energy just now. Then I heard what the blood of the ancient purgatory was, and immediately understood that it might be something similar to the blood of the world-defying universe. This gift is too precious. Kalian's hands trembled a little. Whether it was her or Dao ancestor, they all knew the value of this kind of thing. Just to help deliver a letter, and it may not be delivered, Guanshan can give such a heavy gift, indicating that the letter is indeed very important. This made Chen Shang and the others very curious, what exactly was in the letter. If the letter arrives, I'll give you another drop. Guanshan said. If I can't deliver it, I won't give Guan Lao's heavy gift in vain. Kai Lian said. Those who can use purgatory blood as a gift must be a very powerful ancient force behind them, at least Kalian thinks so. The 100 Flowers Temple has been in Tiangu Purgatory for so many years, but only one drop of purgatory blood has been obtained, and that drop is less than the one in her box, and the quality does not seem to be that good. Whether it can be delivered or not, you have to accept it as a friend. Guanshan said with a smile. Although Miss Taishia doesn't want to know her origin, she is very reliable and worthy of trust. These days, a stranger who can be trusted. Very rare. Tiangu Purgatory is too complicated, and the forces behind me are too weak, so I must be careful not to expose it. Please forgive me, Kalian said. I can understand, I can understand. Guanshan nodded and smiled. Guanshan's strength is very strong, Chen Shang thinks he can't beat him. In Tiangu Purgatory, many ancient great forces couldn't do anything to the temple **** of war in the time cultivator, but Chen Shang was able, mainly because of the time and space power he mastered. However, this does not mean that Chen Shang can beat those powerhouses. And Kalian and Guanshan's strengths are also far above Chen Zhang's. Someone is here, it should be a ghost woman. Guanshan looked at the light in the distance, and there was a golden boat flying over there. At this time, 2 red lights shot from a distance. It's the Temple of War God. Guanshan's face changed, and he frowned. There is actually a Temple of War God hidden nearby, and we didn't find it before. It must have been lurking for a long time, just to catch the ghost woman. Kalian flew over immediately, and Guanshan, with more than a dozen middle-aged men, also flew ahead at the fastest speed. Chen Shang let Lan Dai enter the Immortal War Profound Demon Pagoda, then put away the Divine Mirror of 6 Paths, and flew behind him stealthily. Do you like this sight? Donate here. World Defying Dan God Chapter 5073, Forbidden Land. It was the Temple of Time that brought the Demon Soul Star here, and I don't know why the Time Cultivator did it or what purpose it had. The Temple of Time seems to be very concerned about the Demon Soul Star now, otherwise it would not have sent the Temple of War God here. Chen Shang saw 2 red lights in the distance, and thought that there were only 2 gods of war in the temple, but after looking carefully, he realized that the 2 red lights were 2 big ships. The women of the Demon Soul Girl country originally appeared in a golden boat. After they discovered that there was a of war, they flew away at the fastest speed. After flying far away, they disappeared in the blink of an eye, and they did not know where they went. The demon soul stars should be hidden in a space, Chen Shang said. Otherwise they wouldn't come so fast. It's difficult to enter the space of the demon soul star. The temple of war god knows that there is space here, but he can't go in. Quote. The two large ships of the Temple of Time hovered in the void of the ancient purgatory, and then a large number of people in white robes flew out and rushed towards Chen Shang and the others. No, there are a lot of them. Guan Shan, who was at the front, suddenly shouted, let's withdraw quickly, don't confront them. Go. Kalian immediately sent a voice transmission to Chen Shang, and Chen Shang also came to her side and took her hand. Not long after they flew, they found that there was a huge dome covering it, emitting a faint blue light, translucent, forming an enchantment seal, trapping Chen Shang and the others inside. Kai Lian took Chen Shang, collided with the barrier, and was thrown into the distance. These guys are going to trap us. Kalian said solemnly. What is the Temple of Time going to do? Such a big battle in the Temple of Time means that things are very important. Kalian took Chen Shang and retreated to Guanshan. There were more people and they could take care of each other. Old Guan, what are the monks going to do these times? Kalian looked around. There were more than 3,000 monks surrounding them, and there were 5 gods of war in the temple, all of them very powerful. I don't know, let's hear what they have to say first. Guan Shan was very calm, everything happened, and now he can only face it calmly before he has a chance to break through. This is a forbidden area. Anyone who trespasses the forbidden area will be killed. A voice came from a distance, and a temple of war shouted, I don't care who you are, as long as you enter the ancient forbidden area, you will die. Forbidden land. Kalian and Guan Shan also looked at each other, obviously they didn't know what forbidden place was here. We don't know about the forbidden land. Never heard of it, Guan Shan said loudly. Then you know now, pay attention in your next life. The temple of war sneered, go to hell. After speaking, the more than 3,000 time cultivators released the flying swords in their hands, controlled them to fly over, and stabbed them at Chen Shang. These bastards. Guan Shan was furious, and saw a huge phantom formed by a mountain suddenly shrouded, covering Chen Shang and the others. The flying sword impacted on the phantom of the giant mountain, and all were bounced off. It can be seen how strong Guan Shan is, and he can use his own strength to resist the simultaneous attack of thousands of time monks. A little skill. A temple of war snorted, it seems that I can only go out in person. The temple god of war is coming. Guan Shan said solemnly. Miss Taixia, wait for you to take care of yourself. The temple god of war is incredible, we must be careful. The 5 gods of war, the one who gave the order did not move, and the other 4 gods of war flew into this barrier. They all saw that Guan Shan was very strong, and a powerhouse of this level had to let the temple of war god personally go into action. Kai Lian took Chen Shang away from Guan Shan a little bit, because she had to wait a while before facing a temple of war. Staying away from Guan Shan could avoid a chaotic battlefield. Guan Shan and the others should fight against 3 temple war gods. Personal. Little beauty, shouldn't you be from the demon girl kingdom? It's so punctual, ha ha ha, you're mine now. A round-faced temple of war with a wretched smile. After he flew over, he deliberately stopped to admire Kalian's appearance. Bastard, don't even look at your own stupidity, do you deserve it? Chen Shang sneered. Just like you will have nightmares for a few days when you see it. Little bastard, what did you say? The round-faced of war, looking at Chen Shang, was immediately very jealous of that incomparably handsome face. I said you vulgar thing, don't come out as a disgusting person. Chen Shang said with a smile, why are you time temples all these crooked things? Or, because you are too frustrated, that's why you were taken by the time temple. Arranged to enter the ancient purgatory. Chen Zhang's words made the of war in the temple directly break the defense. After they were sent to the ancient purgatory, they also wondered why they were assigned such a task. Is it because they were abandoned by the temple of time? Bastard, shut up. The temple of war roared furiously, and immediately rushed towards Chen Shang and Kalian. Chen Shang took out the divine mirror of 6 paths and shot a beam of light directly. The ***** of war in the temple was unexpected. His head was directly hit by the beam, and then his head hurt slightly. The temple **** of war was very surprised, because he couldn't predict this matter in advance. In the past, he could see what Chen Shang was going to do next with a little effort, but now he can't see anything. Although the temple of war god was hit by the beam of the 6 paths divine mirror, he didn't care. It was like scratching the itch to him. When he was distracted just now, Chen Shang had already released the tenderness of the vermilion bird and hid it on the temple of war god. Chen Shang grabbed the end of vermilion bird's tenderness, and frantically injected his Tianxuan time divine power. Vermilion bird's tenderness was on the body of the god of war in that temple, and it quickly penetrated into the other party's body, and Chen Shang injected Tianxuan's time divine power very quickly. "Leonor, hurry up," Chen Shang secretly said. Kalian only saw Chen Shang grabbing a silk thread in his hand. She didn't know what Chen Shang did, but she could also see that the temple **** of war was suddenly unable to move. It was obvious that Chen Shang did something secretly. It was Chen Shang who used his Tianxuan time divine power to suppress the time power of the temple **** of war. Chen Shang completely restrained the time cultivator in this regard. In the eyes of the 3,000 time cultivators, Chen Shang used a silk thread to bind the temple **** of war, which was simply beyond his own power. What made them laugh the most was that after Chen Shang tied the temple **** of war, he actually let his companions attack. Just when they thought that the temple *** of war was going to fight back at Fei Kalian, the long sword in Kalian's hand slashed across and cut off the head of the temple *** of war. Chen Shang also stepped over, and then released the eternal flame, quickly burning the temple *** of war to ashes. The *** of war is dead. It has been many years, and no temple *** of war has ever died. Since the Temple of Time sent people into the Tianghu Purgatory, no one has heard that the god of war in the Temple of God was killed. However, now, there is a powerful temple *** of war, who was killed and burned to ashes before he could make a move. World Defying Dan God Chapter 5074, Temple Elder. The moment Kalian killed the *** of war in the temple, it seemed that the entire Tianghu Purgatory had fallen into a dead silence, especially the time cultivator who was watching from a distance. Suddenly a sense of fear rushed into his heart. The other 4 gods of war who were fighting in the distance were also extremely shocked to find that their companions were beheaded. Afterwards, the time cultivators who were watching made various sounds, and then began to spread out. They are all very afraid of Kalian now, because Kalian is the *** of war in the temple, which means that they can be killed. It seems that Kalian killed the *** of war in the temple, but it was actually Chen Shang who used the Suzaku tenderness to bind the *** of war in the temple, which made the *** of war in the temple unable to use the power of time, and Kalian's own strength was also very strong, so she could seize that momentary opportunity and put God of War beheaded. Even Kalian was secretly excited. Although she did not kill the God of War by her own strength, this feeling made her very happy. Withdraw. The *** of war in the temple suddenly shouted, and then time and space fluctuations appeared around the monk of time and the *** of war in the temple. They flew away in a hurry, and they didn't know what power they used. When they fled, they were extremely fast, as if they were flying through space at a short distance. The 5 temple gods of war led thousands of time monks, and the people they faced were only a dozen people from Guanshan, as well as Kai Lian and Chen Shang. But after a temple *** of war was beheaded, they were full of fear and panic, so they could only choose to retreat, because no one knew who was killed next. The immortal legend of the temple of the god of war in the monk of time has finally been broken. Guanshan and the others were also very shocked. They really didn't expect that they would be able to see the god of war in the temple being killed in their lifetime, and they were still beheaded so neatly. Yes, Kalian fought against the *** of war in that temple, and it didn't last long. It was almost instantly killed by Kalian. Miss Taixia, you are really hiding. Guanshan and the others flew over, looking at Kalian with awe-filled eyes. Kalian originally wanted to tell Guanshan and the others that this was all due to Chen Shang, But after thinking about it carefully, she was worried that the Temple of Time would know that when they did their best to hunt down Chen Shang, it would be troublesome. Therefore, she felt that everyone would think that the Time Cultivator was killed by her, so that Chen Shang would be safer. It's just because the exercises I practice are special, so I can limit their time power. Kalian said. Anyway, this is a new beginning for Tianggu Purgatory. Guan Shan said with a smile. After many years, finally a temple of war was killed. This matter will definitely spread soon. When Kalian was fighting just now, no one noticed too many details, so she didn't know that Chen Shang was the main contributor. Of course, Kalian's own strength is not weak, so no one doubts her. Chen Shang also released Blue Butterfly and Red Butterfly, and let them continue to call the women of the Demon Soul Girl country. Not long after, the golden boat reappeared with an old woman on board who recognized the Blue Butterfly and the Red Butterfly. After the Blue Butterfly and the Red Butterfly communicated with her through voice transmission, the old woman looked at Kalian. She was hiding in the distance just now, and she also saw Kalian killing the of war in the temple, so she also admired Kalian very much. The old woman is willing to bring Kalian into the Demon Soul Girl country, but Chen Shang can only stay outside. In this regard, Chen Shang has no objection, because the Demon Queen does not allow men to enter, unless he sees the Demon Queen. Only the Queen of Demon Souls has the power to allow him to enter, so he can only wait outside for good news from Kalian. He gave Kalian a special communication talisman so that they can get in touch at that time. Kai Lian was still a little worried that Chen Shang was outside, although Guan Shan and the others looked very friendly, but Chen Shang was his man, and his strength was not as strong as Guan Shan and the others. Chen Shang anxiously wanted to know the situation of the Demon Soul Girl country, and after persuading Kai Lian, she could rest assured that Chen Shang would wait for her outside, and Guan Shan also promised Kai Lian that he would take good care of Chen Shang. Kalian, Blue Butterfly and Red Butterfly all got on the golden boat. Chen Shang and Guan Shan watched them disappear into the distance. Little brother, we can just wait for her good news here. Guan Shan patted Chen Zhang's shoulder and said with a smile, don't worry, I will take good care of you. Old Guan, why did the time cultivators suddenly come here? How did they know that we were here? Chen Shang asked. They also said that this is an ancient forbidden land, what is it? Chen Shang remembered that Guan Shan said that they didn't know what the ancient forbidden land was. Actually, the so-called heavenly forbidden land was created by the Temple of Time itself. Guan Shan stroked his long beard and said, they made a lot of heavenly forbidden land. They are all specifically to ban some variables they think. Variable. Chen Shang was surprised. Yeah, the so-called variables were discovered by them in normal time and space outside. In their opinion, as long as these variables are put into the ancient purgatory, the time and space outside will not get out of control. Guan Shan said. So that's the case, then they are monitoring the vicinity at all times, right? Chen Shang looked around. Yes. Guan Shan nodded and said, but don't be afraid of them. The Temple of Time has the power of time, so we can't kill them, but they can't help us unless they send strong elders. Chen Shang also saw just now, Guan Shan and the others are also able to face the four gods of war with ease, and they will not be very difficult. Chen Shang secretly used that messenger to contact Kalian, but he didn't get in touch, it has been interrupted. It means that where Kalian went, there is a strong force to block the spatial communication. If you want to forcibly contact Kalian, you need to release the six-path mirror and make it bigger, and then cooperate with the Shenzhen Xuanmo Tower. And this needs a very safe place to use it, otherwise it will attract a lot of time for monks. Chen Shang waited outside for a long time, but there was still no news. Those guys are here again. Guan Shan suddenly shouted, little brother, follow us closely. The guy who came this time may be an elder. I can hide, you don't have to worry about me. After Chen Shang finished speaking, he immediately disappeared, not even his breath. Miss Taishia's subordinates are really amazing. Guan Shan exclaimed, then looked in one direction. The people from the Temple of Time really came again. Just like before, there are thousands of time monks, and there are more gods of war in the temple than before, there are 10 in total. Where's that woman? An old man led by him said solemnly, call out the woman who killed our god of war. She's not here. Guan Shan said coldly, facing the 10 gods of war, they didn't flinch, and they didn't have the slightest fear. We died a temple of war, we can't just die in vain. Someone must be buried with us. The old temple **** of war roared. You guys, let's be buried with you. World Defying Dan God Chapter 5075, Heaven and Earth Formation. The Temple of Time, the heavenly ancient purgatory is not your heavenly ancient time and space. You yourself are very clear that neither the heavenly ancient time nor the heavenly ancient purgatory can be controlled by you. Guan Shan sneered. Your temple god of war can be killed. Die, it means your era is over. Whether it is the ancient time and space, or the ancient purgatory, it is because of our time temple that the stable operation. Without our time temple, the ancient purgatory and the ancient time and space, there will be no future. The old temple **** of war said. Although I don't know what power you are, today, you must die. Chen Shang was hiding in the dark. He didn't plan to take action, because the other side had too many gods of war, and the old **** of war was very strong, obviously much stronger than Kalian and Guan Shan. If you want to fight, then fight. Guan Shan held a long sword, closed his eyes, and released a field. I will kill you like cutting grass. The old temple god of war waved his long stick in his hand, and in the void, there were large formations full of ancient formations up and down. Chen Shang and Guan Shan were sandwiched between two great formations. The two great formations are slowly merging, and in the process of merging, an extremely strong gravitational force is generated, pressing Chen Shang and the others to be unable to move. Chengkan Tianxi Array, they are dead. As expected of an elder, a shot is a killer move. I thought the Chengkan Tianxi Array was just a legend, but I didn't expect it to exist, and it was really scary. This formation condenses the surrounding gravity, and then presses it towards the middle. When merging, the gravity in the middle is extremely powerful. After the merger, there will be a gravitational knock, which no one can resist. The time cultivator in the distance was amazed again and again, showing how powerful this Chengkan Tianxi formation is. Guan Shan and the others were originally wearing Taoist robes, but at this time they released their strongest power, and the clothes on their upper bodies were shattered. Guan Shan and the dozen or so middle-aged men had blue veins all over their bodies, red eyes, and expressions of pain on their faces, which showed how much pressure they were under, and they had to release the strongest force to stop the two great formations from merging. Chen Shang was not idle either. He was condensing the divine power of Tianquan in time and space, and then released the divine mirror of 6 paths. The divine mirror of 6 paths suddenly became bigger and appeared at the foot of Guan Shan and the others. Old Guan, this grand formation can't stop it, let's go. After Chen Shang finished speaking, the 6 paths divine mirror shook out a space-time force, and the surrounding space suddenly fluctuated. Then Chen Shang urged Tianquan's time and space divine power to run the 6 paths divine mirror. The divine mirror of 6 paths spun quickly, jumped directly in place, and jumped out of the heaven and earth formation. Also at this time, the Chengkan Tianxi formation merged, and a very strong wave erupted. Guan Shan and the others stood in the 6 paths divine mirror, looking at the strong light flickering in the distance. They all had lingering fears. Chen Shang saved them just now. They were shocked. Kalian was able to kill the temple **** of war, and the people around Kalian were actually very miraculous, and they were able to escape under that circumstance. Little brother, I'm really grateful. Guan Shan quickly thanked him, and the other dozen or so middle-aged people also gave thanks. You're welcome. Chen Shang smiled and said, everyone is fine. At this time, there was a very strong divine consciousness shrouded in the distance. It was the divine consciousness of the god of war in the old temple at that time. They found us here, Guan Shan said. Unexpectedly, that guy is an elder, and the guy who can use the Chengkantian array is quite powerful in the temple of time. If you can't beat it, then run. Chen Shang said. They can't run away from me. After Chen Shang finished speaking, he controlled the divine mirror of 6 paths and carried Guan Shan and the others for a space jump. He did not stay away from this area because he wanted to wait for Kalian to come out. He was just going around in circles. The people from the Temple of Time were chasing after him. They couldn't catch up with Chen Shang at all. Damn bastards, what the **** are they? The old **** of war said angrily. When did so many uncontrollable guys appear in Tianghu Purgatory? First, Kalian before, and then a mysterious young man, who can travel through space in Tianghu Purgatory at will, playing with them like walking a dog. Elder, Tianghu Purgatory is expanding, which is also the cause of many variables. We must stop the expansion of Tianghu Purgatory. A temple *** of war whispered. Can't stop it. No one can stop it. We can only hope that the expansion of the ancient purgatory will stop. Said the ***** of war in the old temple. During this period, we must be optimistic about those ancient forbidden places, and do not allow the guys in the ancient forbidden land to make big moves. Now, is there a change in the ancient forbidden land? Asked another ***** of war in the temple. Yes, so we have to stop it. The old temple **** of war gritted his teeth and said, issue a reward order immediately. Bring out those ancient families and sects, and let them come here as soon as possible. Ah, will they come? Besides, the Tiangu purgatory is swelling now. It's not easy for them to come here, right? A **** of war in the temple said in surprise. With the blood of purgatory as a reward, they will definitely come out. Said the old temple **** of war, the 10 sects that came first will all get a bottle of purgatory blood. Okay, I'll release the news now. The young **** of war in the temple immediately went to action. Chen Shang flew around with Guan Shan and the others, but he was very comfortable. Guan Shan had promised Kai Lian before that he would take good care of Chen Shang, but now he did not expect Chen Shang to take care of them, which made them laugh and cry. At this moment, Guan Shan took out a special array plate, and Chen Shang knew at a glance that it was used for communication. After Guan Shan received the news, his expression changed. No, the Temple of Time has issued a bounty. Guan Shan said with a solemn expression, the 10 ancient forces that arrived here first can get a bottle of purgatory blood. And the follow-up will definitely arrest us or kill us, there will be more rewards then. Blood of purgatory, do they have a lot? Chen Shang said, what is the use of this thing? You don't know the use of purgatory blood? Guan Shan said in surprise. The biggest use of purgatory blood is to cultivate a purgatory body, which is a very powerful body. After cultivation, you can go to the ancient purgatory. Dangerous place. A very dangerous place in Tiangu purgatory. Chen Shang didn't know much about Tiangu purgatory. He had heard it from Blue Butterfly and Patriarch Guo before, but their knowledge was limited. Little brother, can you run farther now? We continue to stay here, it is very dangerous. Guan Shan said. Although many ancient forces have enemies with the Temple of Time, but there is purgatory blood to earn, they will all come right away. I'll run away now. Chen Shang nodded and said, Elder Guan, I don't know much about Tiangu purgatory, so I have to ask for advice. He immediately controlled the 6 paths divine mirror and performed a long-distance space jump. World Defying Dan God Chapter 5076, Essence of Purgatory. Chen Shang now already knows the function of purgatory blood, mainly to cultivate a powerful purgatory body before going to a very dangerous place. Old Guan, have you cultivated the body of purgatory? Chen Shang asked. Guan Shan and the others all shook their heads. Ah, you haven't cultivated yet, then you are still giving purgatory blood everywhere. Chen Shang was very puzzled. The blood of purgatory is so precious that they have not yet cultivated the body of purgatory, but it is used as a gift to give away. That bit of purgatory blood is of little use to us. Guan Shan smiled and said, we are in the late stage of cultivating the purgatory body, and we have passed the stage of needing purgatory blood. The divine mirror of 6 paths controlled by Chen Shang has been far away from the group of people in the Temple of Time, and it is now very safe. Where did the blood of purgatory come from? Do you have a lot of blood in purgatory? Chen Shang asked curiously. Then, has anyone of your power cultivated the body of purgatory? The forces behind Guan Shan should also be very powerful. Of course there are people in our family who have cultivated the body of purgatory, but not many, because not only the blood of purgatory but also the marrow of purgatory is needed. Guan Shan said, the marrow of purgatory is even rarer, there should only be more temples of time. These things they were all released from the ancient purgatory, and only the guys from the Temple of Time mastered the secrets so they could get a lot of them. Then how did you get it? Chen Shang asked. Where our family is located, there is just a small crack, and every once in a while, some purgatory blood will be squeezed out. It's like a space crack, and then blood comes out. Guan Shan said. In the ancient purgatory, there should be many such places, but they are all well hidden. So it is. Chen Shang nodded. If you cultivate the body of purgatory, then you can go to any dangerous place, and is there any benefit in going to that kind of place? Tiangu purgatory is very large, and even many ancient forces have not fully explored and understood Tiangu purgatory. Everyone's understanding of Tiangu Purgatory is only the tip of the iceberg. Guan Shan said, Tiangu Purgatory has gravity in some places. Extremely strong, suddenly breaking in, without enough strength to resist, will be instantly crushed by those gravity. Ah, Chen Shang remembered that he encountered this situation when he first entered the heavenly ancient purgatory. Later, under the pressure, he integrated his own destiny and released a powerful force to temper his body, so that he could adapt to the environment of the ancient purgatory. Unexpectedly, there are many places with stronger gravity in Tiangu Purgatory. Ah, I accidentally broke into a dangerous place before. Fortunately, I reacted in time and used all my strength to resist, otherwise I would be crushed into a meatball by that kind of gravity. Speaking of this, Guan Shan also I have lingering fears. If you cultivate a purgatory body, you won't be afraid, right? Chen Shang also wanted to cultivate a purgatory body now. Yes, even if you encounter a dangerous place with extremely strong gravity, it will not become a ball in an instant. Guan Shan nodded and said, the head of our family has a body of purgatory, and he can enter some dangerous places to find purgatory. The marrow. The marrow of purgatory is in those dangerous places with strong gravity. Chen Shang frowned. Yeah, because in those places, it is easier to squeeze out the cracks, and the blood of purgatory will seep out, and then after years of strong gravity extrusion, the blood of purgatory will be concentrated into marrow. Guan Shan said. So, in the Temple of Time, there should be many guys who have cultivated the body of purgatory. Chen Shang said. They have so much blood in purgatory. Not necessarily, it's not enough to have the blood of purgatory, but also the marrow of purgatory. They can only obtain the blood of purgatory, and to obtain the marrow of purgatory, it needs to be very risky. Guan Shan said, we all absorb the essence of purgatory. There is enough blood, and now there is a little bit of purgatory marrow, and we can only queue up and wait for the owner to distribute it. Chen Shang suddenly thought that he might be able to refine the blood of purgatory into marrow, or refine the blood of purgatory into pills, so that he could replace the marrow of purgatory. But this requires a lot of purgatory blood. Guan Shan has purgatory blood in his hands, but only a small amount. And the small power of the 100 Flowers Temple is very lacking in the blood of purgatory, so it is very important to them. Chen Shang suddenly thought of that old temple **** of war. He took out a lot of purgatory blood to offer a reward, indicating that there must be a lot in his hand. If he kills him, maybe he can get it. Of course, it is difficult to kill that old **** of war. However, Chen Shang has another way, that is to grab a temple **** of war, and then let that old temple **** of war exchange the blood of purgatory. Just do it. Chen Shang suddenly stopped the divine mirror of 6 paths. He thought that his method would work. If it went well, he would be able to get a lot of purgatory blood very quickly. Of course, this will definitely make the Temple of Time very angry, but he is not afraid. Anyway, he has long been the enemy of the Temple of Time. Even outside the heavenly ancient purgatory, his arrogant universe is also a variable in the eyes of the Temple of Time. The Temple of Time was supposed to pass the world-defining universe into the heavenly ancient purgatory through the double space of the arrogant universe. Chen Shang intends to take the plan and let the world-defying universe enter the heavenly ancient purgatory, so he has to make arrangements here in advance. Little brother, why did you stop suddenly? Guan Shan asked. Old Guan, I think it's a bit useless to just run away like this. Chen Shang said, how about we go back and give him a vote? Guan Shan frowned. He didn't expect the young people to be so mad. He knew that there were a lot of ancient forces coming for the blood of purgatory, but they still ran back. What's your plan, little brother? Guan Shan asked. He also knew that Chen Shang was not a reckless person, otherwise he wouldn't take them away decisively. The process of Chen Shang leading them on the road was very stable, which made these old guys admire them. I want to catch a **** of war in the temple, and then threaten that old **** of war, and ask him to give me the blood of purgatory. Chen Shang he said with a smile, if you want to get the blood of purgatory quickly, there is only one way. After Guan Shan and others heard it, they were all dumbfounded and shocked. They had lived for so long, and it was the first time they saw someone wanting to attack the Temple of Time. Although the overall strength of the Temple of Time is not as good as those of the ancient powers, even the ancient powers will not easily provoke the Temple of Time. What's more, what Chen Shang did to the Temple of Time was something extremely insulting. For the Temple of Time, it may be that a temple **** of war was tied up, and then they paid the blood of purgatory to redeem it. The loss is not too big, but it will lose all face. Little brother, your idea is too bold, but it's not impossible. Guan Shan thought of Chen Zhang's running ability. If they cooperated well, they might be able to succeed. Even if they didn't succeed, they could still run, so it was worth a try. World Defying Dan God Chapter 5077, Do a Big Vote. Guan Shan also considered Chen Zhang's super ability to travel through space, so he thought that he could take a risk. The risk is there, but Guan Shan thinks it is not very big. Because of Chen Zhang's space jumping ability, there is no way to stop it from the Temple of Time. After careful consideration, Guan Shan believes that the risk is medium, and once successful, the benefits will be huge. Old Guan, are you afraid of offending the Temple of Time? Chen Shang asked. If you do this, you will definitely anger the Temple of Time. You must consider this clearly. Even if we don't provoke the Temple of Time, they will mess with us sooner or later. Guan Shan said with a smile, to be honest, our family is also in a forbidden land, and often conflicts with the Temple of Time. Of course Chen Shang was not afraid of offending the Temple of Time, especially the Temple of Time in the heavenly ancient purgatory. He still didn't know his existence. The heavenly ancient purgatory was completely beyond the control of the Temple of Time, so Chen Shang had no need to worry. That's fine, let's vote for them. Chen Shang said with a smile, let's discuss how to cooperate with the action first. Their goal is to capture a temple **** of war, and then let the Temple of Time redeem it. The Temple of War God is still very precious to the Time Temple, and it is not easy to cultivate one, especially in the current situation. They need more Temple of the God of War to maintain the overall strength of the Time Temple. The heavenly ancient purgatory is continuing to expand and expand. After the expansion is stopped, the heavenly ancient purgatory will become even larger, and the Time Temple will not have enough manpower. After Shen Shang and the others discussed it, they decided on a battle plan. The main thing was to ambush through the six-path mirror and lead the temple **** of war to catch him. The divine mirror of six paths took them back to the previous area. As long as they locked the God of War in the temple, they would immediately jump in space to catch the God of War in the temple. Their plan is not particularly detailed, just a rough outline, and then it will be played on the spot. Those ancient forces should not have arrived yet. Before they arrive, when they arrive, we will not be able to handle it. Guan Shan said that he is also a little excited now, because he has not done such an exciting thing for many years, and he is not only interested in it, but also very much looking forward to it. After all, there is not always a chance to attack the Temple of Time, and the appearance of Chen Shang is a good opportunity. Not only Guan Shan, but also the other dozen or so middle-aged people. One or two were very excited when they knew that they were going to hit the Temple of Time. If they do it, then they can go back and brag about it in the future. After all, in the ancient purgatory, no one has ever done such a thing. Kidnapping the **** of war in the temple, threatening the elders of the Temple of Time to redeem with his purgatory blood, it is very exciting to think about it. Chen Shang controlled the divine mirror of six paths to return, and quietly returned to the area outside the demon girl. This time, Chen Shang released enough powerful Tianxuan space divine power and injected it into the inside of the six paths divine mirror, which could reduce space fluctuations and would not be discovered. The Temple of Time released a huge mansion suspended in the void. There were many pavilions and palaces in the mansion, all of which were pitch black. Against the background of the ancient purgatory fire red, the suspended dark building is very obvious. Are they going to be stationed here for a long time? Chen Shang said, what is there in the demon soul girl country that deserves their attention? The Queen of Demon Souls entered the ancient purgatory later, and was also brought in by the Temple of Time outside, but in a very short period of time, it grew into a very powerful force. So it was focused on by the Temple of Time here. Guan Shan said. Speaking of which, the demon soul girl country is a variable, so the Temple of Time has to figure out why they become stronger so quickly. Chen Shang also understood a little. Let's act now. First let out the God of War. Guan Shan said. I'll arrange it. Guan Shan arranged for 3 middle-aged men to fly to the Black Mansion in the void. After they approached, they deliberately released a very strong breath. After Chen Shang sensed their breath, he was also secretly shocked. They were all close to the Temple of War God. For people of this strength, there will definitely not be elders dispatched over there, Just send the temple **** of war. The three middle-aged people sent by Guan Shan deliberately concealed their breath, and then leaked a little bit so that they could be found there. No, they sent two gods of war. Guan Shan soon discovered that there were two auras of gods of war pouring out of the mansion. Sure enough, it was the two gods of war in the temple, both wearing golden armor and holding golden swords, and their murderous aura took off. Chen Shang immediately controlled the Six Paths Divine Mirror and flew over. Those three middle-aged people also flew towards Chen Shang and the others with the fastest speed. Soon, three middle-aged people landed on the Six Paths Divine Mirror, and the two gods of war also found that this seemed to be a trap. When they were about to retreat, the Divine Mirror of Six Paths suddenly released super powerful space-time power, disrupting the surrounding space and preventing them from escaping. Go! Guan Shan shouted, and rushed up with a dozen people. More than a dozen of them besieged the two gods of war, and it was still very easy. Without the space-time power of the Six Paths Divine Mirror, the two gods of war in the temple could easily escape by relying on the power of time they mastered, and would not be caught at all. This is why it is difficult for the gods of war in the temple to be killed. But now, the temple of war god can't run at all, and after they are locked by the time and space power of the Six Paths Divine Mirror, the time power in the body is completely messed up. Chen Shang injected a large amount of Tianxuan time and space divine power into the Six Paths Divine Mirror. This is the power to restrain the time cultivator. In fact, Chen Shang has never figured out why his own heavenly jade fate god power can restrain the time cultivator. The two gods of war in the temple are stupid. They can't escape. Wouldn't it be okay to kill them? After Guan Shan captured the temple *** of war, Chen Shang immediately used the divine power of Tianxuan to draw a set of runes, and then branded them on the two temple gods of war, which could temporarily suppress their time power. Guan Shan was shocked in his heart, because he could see that the power Chen Shang possessed was to restrain the time cultivator. The special divine aura on Chen Zhang's body is something Kalian does not have. Therefore, Guan Shan suddenly suspected that the reason why Kalian was able to kill the god of war at the beginning was mainly due to the help of Chen Shang. Guan Shan also understood why Kalian was so worried about Chen Shang before she entered the Demon Soul Girl country. Looking back now, he felt that Kalian looked at Chen Shang differently, as if looking at a lover. Just talk to that elder here. Chen Shang said with a smile. Elder Guan, it's up to you to talk to him. Guan Shan is excited at the moment, because their plan has been completed halfway. They were expected to capture one temple god of war before, but now they have captured two, and they can ask each other for more. In fact, when they fought just now, there was already a big movement, and it had already spread to the mansion. The elders of the Temple of Time naturally know the situation outside, but they still don't know what the result is. We have two gods of war in our hands. If we don't want to lose them, we can exchange the blood of purgatory. Guan Shan's voice entered the Black Mansion. World Defying Dan God Chapter 5078, Missing Miss. The Temple of Time thought they heard it wrong at first, because in their perception, their *** of war could not be caught. They have just sent two gods of war, and even if they are caught, they cannot be caught so quickly. However, they soon confirmed that there were indeed two gods of war in the temple that fell into their hands. On the divine mirror of Six Paths, the two gods of war in the temple were tied and held down by more than a dozen big men, obviously being caught. You don't want these two gods of war to be beheaded, right? Guan Shanlang said with a smile. The elder of the Temple of Time was stunned, because he had never dealt with such a thing. After the temple *** of war was caught, they would use the blood of purgatory to redeem them. The elder has no choice now, either let the two gods of war be beheaded, or exchange the blood of purgatory. This time, he personally led the team out. If two gods of war died, he would not know how to deal with it when he went back, and he had a lot of purgatory blood in his hands. How much purgatory blood do you want? The elder of the temple *** of war, his voice came out of the Black Mansion, and asked coldly. I want 100 bottles. Guan Shan shouted. You're asking too much. The temple *** of war elder shouted. I only have 50 bottles, and I can only give you so much at most. Guan Shan looked at Chen Shang and nodded, because in his opinion, 50 bottles was a lot, and it was enough. Just 100 bottles, Chen Shang whispered. He must have. Okay, Guan Shan nodded. If it were him, 50 bottles would be very content. On the other hand, Chen Shang thought that there was a lot of purgatory blood in the Temple of Time. Since he could give 50 bottles, he could give 100 bottles. 50 bottles will do, but you can only put one of the gods of war back. Which of the two gods of war do you want? Guan Shan asked. 100 is 100. The temple god of war elder said angrily. You must know the consequences of offending our time temple. I will definitely be able to find out your origins. If you don't want to be hunted down by us, let them go immediately, I guaranteed not to be held accountable. Stop talking nonsense, quickly send someone to bring the blood of purgatory over. Guan Shan shouted. Not long after, the elder of the temple of war came together with more than a dozen temple gods of war, and they faced each other at close range. Guan Shan and Chen Shang had already put on masks and hid their breath. Guan Shan and the others took 100 bottles of purgatory blood, poured out the purgatory blood, and replaced them with their bottles to prevent the bottles of the Temple of Time from being manipulated. After confirming that there is no problem with the blood of purgatory, Guan Shan asked the elders of the of war in the temple to retreat to a distance, and then let go of the two gods of war in the temple. The moment after letting go, Chen Shang immediately controlled the Six Paths Divine Mirror to travel through space and stay away from this area. Got it. There are a total of 100 bottles of purgatory blood, even Guan Shan and the others have no shortage of purgatory blood, and they are very excited at this moment. Because in their life, they have never had such a huge harvest at one time. Chen Shang is very calm, because he has experienced this kind of thing a lot. Everyone has contributed, so Chen Shang proposed that the 16 of them should be divided equally, but Guan Shan and the others thought that without Chen Zhang's ability, they would not be able to succeed so smoothly. So Chen Shang got 70 bottles, and Guan Shan and the others only needed 30 bottles. This is what Guan Shan and the others have negotiated, and so much purgatory blood is very rare for them, even the families behind them are not so many. Chen Shang thought of Kai Lian and the others. Before, a drop of purgatory blood was a very precious thing for Kai Lian, but now Chen Shang has 70 bottles. This time they won, so they were drinking and celebrating in the Six Paths Mirror. After this cooperation, they both trust each other very much, so Chen Shang also asked Guan Shan why he was looking for the Demon Soul Girl country. Old Guan, what is the content of the letter you entrusted to the Queen of Demon Souls? Chen Shang said with a smile, I'm just curious. If it's inconvenient to say, that's fine. It's okay, as long as the little brother saved us this great kindness, it is completely trustworthy. If there is a chance in the future, I will bring you back to our family, and the owner of the family will definitely treat you as a guest. Guan Shan said with a smile. What level is your family in the ancient purgatory? Chen Shang asked. Compared to the Demon Soul Girl country, is it stronger or weaker? We are much stronger than the Demon Soul Girl country. But we are not an ancient force. So we are much worse than the ancient forces, but we have also played against the ancient forces, and they can't help us. Guan Lao laughed. Our family is still very strong. Could it be that you guys want to form an alliance with the Demon Soul female nation? Chen Shang felt that there was only one possibility. Of course not. It doesn't make any sense to form an alliance in the ancient purgatory, because everyone is hidden, and it is difficult to completely trust one party. Guan Lao said, we have been looking for the Ghost Girl country and want to get in touch with them. Mainly the eldest lady of our family, after she went to the Demon Soul Girl country, there was no news. Chen Shang frowned, he didn't expect that. Like the 100 Flowers Temple, all people went to the Demon Soul Girl country and then lost contact. So, you want to let the Demon Soul Girl country release your eldest young lady? Chen Shang asked. Yeah, our eldest lady is amazing. She is the successor of our family. She is also very powerful. Although she is very young, she is the 7th strongest in our family. Guan Shan drank a bowl of wine and sighed. Said. Then she went to the Demon Soul Girl country, and she never returned, and there was no news. Don't worry, there should be news this time. Chen Shang said with a smile. He believed that Kalian would definitely be able to meet with Shen Zhenyi, and with the relationship between him and Shen Zhenyi, this matter would definitely be clear. Little brother, you are really talented. When my eldest lady comes out, you can get to know each other. Maybe you can become a couple, I'm optimistic about you. Guan Shan laughed. Our master originally had a son, but he has been missing for many years. Now only the eldest miss has a child around. If you marry the eldest miss of our Shen family, that's fine. Chen Shang was shocked when he heard this. Shen family? Chen Shang immediately thought of his father. Shen Tianyu was also taken away by the time cultivator and entered the ancient purgatory. The Shen family behind Guanshan is most likely his father's Shen family. His father also has only one daughter, Shen Ningyi, and the missing son is him. If you are not familiar with Tiangu Purgatory, then you really do not know about the Shen family. Guanshan said. Your eldest miss, is she named Shen Ningyi? Chen Shang hurriedly asked. Huh, how did you know? Although the eldest lady of our Shen family is very powerful, she is not famous. It's impossible for ordinary people to know. Guanshan said in surprise. Shen Ningyi is Chen Zhang's half-sister. It's too coincidental. Chen Shang sighed. I can't possibly marry her. She is my sister. Your patriarch Shen Tianyu is my father. World Defying Dan God Chapter 5079, 18th Floor Space. Guanshan did know that Shen Tianyu's eldest son had been missing for many years, but he just didn't know what the situation was. And now, he actually met Shen Tianyu's son like this. Are you really the eldest son? Guanshan was very surprised, as did the other dozen or so middle-aged people. They all knew that the head of the family had a son, but they had never seen it before and didn't know his name. Of course it's true, you shouldn't have entered the heavenly ancient purgatory with the Shen family, right? Chen Shang asked. We were originally from Tiangu Purgatory, but we were taken in by the patriarch. We really didn't come in from the outside. I also heard from the patriarch that the Shen family did enter the Tiangu Purgatory from the outside. Guanshan nodded quickly and said, Look. Come here, you are the eldest son, because not many people know the name of the head of the family. My name is Chen Shang, my father never mentioned my name to you, right? Chen Shang said with a smile. I didn't expect to find the Shen family like this, it's really great. Young master, did you come in from outside? Guanshan felt happy for the Shen family when he thought of Chen Zhang's ability. Yes, I've been looking for the Shen family for a long time. Chen Shang said. Now that there is finally news of my father, I'm relieved for the time being. The Shen family was also brought in by the time cultivator, so it was also listed as a forbidden place by the time cultivator. The Shen family is now a forbidden place, and it is closely watched by the Temple of Time. We are outside all year round, and we rarely go back. We are responsible for walking outside and helping the Shen family do some things. Guanshan said. We usually stay several times apart. I only go back every year. It seems that the current situation of the Shen family is not good. Being stared at by the Temple of Time will be very restrictive. Chen Shang frowned and said, I will go to the Shen family as soon as possible. Our mission outside is to bring the young lady back. Guanshan said. If everything goes well, there will be news from the Demon Soul Girl country. Sister, she doesn't have to go back. If she doesn't have a big problem in the Demon Soul Girl country, she doesn't need to go back for the time being. Chen Shang said. I'll just go back with you guys. Guanshan did not bring the young lady back, but brought Chen Shang, the eldest son, back to the Shen family, and Shen Tianyu was indeed very pleasantly surprised. We mainly want to determine the current situation of Miss. Guanshan said. Because it has been out of contact for many years, the owner is very worried. Don't worry, I also want to know her current situation. After all, it's my sister. If she has been in the Demon Soul Girl country, there shouldn't be any major problems. Chen Shang said. There should be a reward for us at the Temple of Time. Guanshan said with a smile. Fortunately, no one knows what force we are from, otherwise they will find the Shen family. Guanshan now also saw how powerful Chen Shang, the eldest son of the Shen family, was able to take them to the Temple of Time, and he also caught a lot of purgatory blood. Shen Tianyu has no such ability. Although Shen Tianyu's current strength is very strong, he doesn't have as many ghost ideas as his own son. Old Guan, do you know why the Tiangu Purgatory suddenly expanded? Chen Shang asked. Has this kind of thing happened before? It's happened before. Most of the reason for the expansion of Tiangu Purgatory is because there is a huge cosmic space, which was entered into Tiangu Purgatory from the outside by the Temple of Time. Guanshan said. When Tiangu Purgatory has swallowed that cosmic space, it should stop swelling. How long does it usually last? Chen Shang asked. The space continued to expand, and it was not convenient for him to contact the world-defying universe. I don't know, it depends on how big the cosmic space is being annexed now. Guanshan shook his head and said, I always feel that the cosmic space annexed this time is very huge, otherwise it won't last that long. We guessed before that it might be that Tiangu time and space was brought in. Chen Shang said. Is this possible? It shouldn't be Tianghu time and space. Tianghu time and space is very big. Guan Shan frowned. If Tianghu time and space came in, the movement of Tianghu purgatory would be even greater. Chen Shang suddenly thought of that big different heaven. Daishan is also in a state of being out of control, because many powerful things ran out from the Shenzhen Xuanmo Tower before, so the time cultivator can only escape. Many of the powerful beasts in the Shenzhen Profound Demon Pagoda are at the level of the ancestors, and they will soon become more powerful in all kinds of devouring the stars and stars in the great alien heaven. Then there are all kinds of terrifying beasts, and the energy that devours the great alien will also grow rapidly, and the Temple of Time has no ability to suppress it. If Daishan came in, it would not be good news. Because Chen Shang originally planned to bring in the world-defying universe, with the existence of such a chaotic universe, the heavenly ancient purgatory would definitely become more chaotic. We'll find out what's going on in the demon girl country when we wait for Miss Taixia to come out. Guan Shan said. She should be coming out soon, right? Chen Shang suddenly became worried. She has been in for too long, and there is no news at all. I'm afraid she will also be placed under house arrest by the demon soul girl country. Guan Shan sighed. Young master, if Miss Taixia can't come out, there's nothing we can do. Old Guan, are there any stars nearby? Chen Shang asked. I need to land on a star. Over there. Guan Shan pointed in one direction and said, do you see that red star? You can land on it. Go, let's go now. Chen Shang immediately controlled the divine mirror of 6 paths to shuttle through space, shuttled hundreds of times in a row, and finally landed on the stars. Then he controlled the 6 paths divine mirror to grow bigger, landed on the surface of the stars, and released the Immortal War Profound Demon Pagoda. He wants to use the power of this star to shock the space, form a stronger space penetration, and then contact Kalian. At that time, the movement will be relatively large, and it may attract people from the Temple of Time, so it cannot last for too long. Chen Shang also urged Guan Shan and the others to help pay attention to the situation nearby. Chen Shang stood on the top of the Immortal War Profound Demon Pagoda, controlled the 6 paths divine mirror and the Immortal War Profound Demon Pagoda to exert force, and then went to shake the space. Not long after, he finally got in touch with Kalian. Leonor, what's the situation in the Demon Soul Girl country? When will you come out? Chen Shang asked. The situation here is very complicated. I'm afraid it will take some time before I can go out. Kalian responded. How did you contact me? Logically speaking, the space of the Demon Soul Girl is difficult to penetrate, because the Demon Soul Girl the country is hidden in the 18th floor space. Inside the 18th floor space. Chen Shang was secretly shocked when he heard this. The trick I used at Yaoguoxing was to teleport you over here. Chen Shang said, how complicated is the situation in the Demon Soul Queen? Have you seen the Demon Queen? I haven't seen it for a while, but I met Shuiyi. Kalian said. There is also a girl named Bai Xing. Shuiyi said she is the White Tiger Queen. Ah, Bai Xing is also here. Chen Shang was surprised. She should be in the world-defying universe. Do you like this site? Donate here. World-defying Dan God Chapter 5080, 4 Sovereigns. When the Gan clan and the Kun clan merged, Chen Shang once helped the Gan clan to migrate. At that time, he met the Tiger Emperor of the White Tiger War clan, that is, Bai Xing, but he didn't have time to meet at that time. Later, his mother Guan Yiyu just said that Bai Xing led the White Tiger War clan to go out, and she didn't know where she went. Guan Yiyu also said that the White Tiger clan belonged to the kind of group that could not sit still, because there was too much peace for a while, so Bai Xing led the Tiger clan to leave the Tianshuan Star territory. When Chen Shang learned that Bai Xing was also in the Demon Soul Girl country, he guessed that when Bai Xing led the White Tiger War clan to wander outside, he met the Time Cultivator and was sent to the Heavenly Ancient Purgatory. Leonor, has Bai Xing mentioned me? Chen Shang asked. Well, she and Shuiyi are very concerned about you and asked a lot about you. Kalian said. By the way, and Junjun. She and Bai Xing are both powerful white tigers. They'll be fine now. Then do they know what's going on with the Queen of Demon Souls? Chen Shang asked. Little villain, it's me. Long Shuiyi's voice suddenly came. Little fart dragon, I miss you so much. Chen Shang said with a smile. I miss you very much too. It's really useless for me to actually forget you. When I met you, I just felt very familiar, but I didn't think of you. Long Shuiyi felt a little guilty. It's all over, Chen Shang said with a smile. Little fart dragon, what happened to Junny? What did she kidnap you for? Junny needs our help. Those guys from the Temple of Time, I don't know where they came from, they found several identical ghost queens, and each one is stronger than the other, each of them is very strong, and they don't give in to each other. Long Shui said. There are 4 of them in total, and they fight every now and then. Damn Temple of Time, all bad things are done. Chen Shang scolded in a low voice. By the way, have you seen Shen Ningyi? Shen Ningyi, do you know her? This woman is very powerful. She is following the Queen of the West. Long Shui said in surprise. She's my sister. Chen Shang now also knew how chaotic the Demon Soul Girl Kingdom was. There are 4 demon queens, which should be divided into 4 according to the south, north and west. What, she's your sister? I'll tell you earlier. So, she's my little sister-in-law, she has to call me sister-in-law. This **** girl beats me so bad every time. Long Shui Yiki hummed. I will teach her a lesson next time. Little fart dragon, which queen is my Junny? Can you tell the difference? Chen Shang asked. She is the East Empress. Although they look exactly the same, we can tell them apart. Long Shui said, and she is the only one who knows you. The other 3 empresses have never been in contact with you, nor in their memories, about you. Why, have you never met me in their world? Chen Shang frowned and said, I gave Zhenyi a lot of help back then. It's not like this. Before you, the Demon Soul Girl Kingdom already existed. At that time, the monks of time had already come into contact with the Demon Soul Girl country. Then it split into several. Long Shui said, it's very complicated, but, in general, the Demon Soul Dao still has a deep connection with you. It's really complicated. Chen Shang is also having a headache now, because after Kalian goes in, it may be difficult to come out, let alone Shen Ningyi. Kalian will definitely become a thug, to help a queen. Little scoundrel, there's not much to do with the Demon Soul Girl country. A few queens will still focus on the overall situation. Long Shui said. At critical times, they will also join forces to fight against foreign enemies. When they are usually more leisurely, they will compete for the control of the Demon Soul Girl country, and most of the time, they all have their own way. At this time, Kalian sent a message and said, I plan to teach them the Heavenly Mother's secret art, and let them try their body fusion, and then teach them Yaoshan divine art to completely resolve their disputes. 4 demon queens combined, Chen Shang said in shock. This can make them stronger, and they will definitely consider it. Kalian said, little villain, leave the matter here to me. You don't have to wait for me for the time being. Kalian has the personality of the Great Yaozu in her body, and she can also split into the Great Yaozu at any time. In addition, her strength is not weak, and she may be able to convince the few demon queens. Young master, someone is here. News came from Guanshan. Leonor, just like this. Say hello to Bai Xing and Junjun for me, the god of war elder of the Temple of Time is coming to trouble me. Chen Shang said. What, the elders of the god of war are asking you to trouble you? Did they know about killing the god of war? Kai Lian was shocked. No, I knocked on them before and asked them to give 100 large bottles of purgatory blood, and they hated me to death. Chen Shang said with a smile, I'll leave now. Chen Shang immediately put away the Immortal War Profound Demon Pagoda and made the 6 Paths Divine Mirror smaller. Let's go, Chen Shang shouted, letting Guan Lao and the others land on the 6 Paths Divine Mirror. After everyone gathered, Chen Shang immediately controlled the 6 Paths Divine Mirror to run away. The elders of the temple **** of war flew over with a black group of people, and there were as many as hundreds of thousands. When they arrived, they sensed a strong spatial turbulence, and Chen Shang had already gone far. In the Demon Soul Girl country, Kai Lian looked at the communication talisman and sighed, this little rascal is really worrying. As expected of him, not only can he kill the god of war in the temple, but he can also get 100 bottles of purgatory blood from the elders of the god of war in the temple. Bai Xing said with a smile. That's what the little rascal looks like. Long Shui smiled tenderly, the next time he contacts us, he should be dressed as a woman and come into play. Shui, you will hurt my brother. The other 3 queens will definitely tear him up. Bai Junjun laughed. At this time, Lan Dai hurried in. The big thing is bad. Lan Dai shouted. The Temple of Time has released a reward for arresting people, it seems that the arrest is Big Brother Shen. The matter of Big Brother Shen killing the Temple of War God was revealed, and he also robbed the Temple of Time 100 bottles of purgatory blood. Many ancient forces have dispatched a lot of powerhouses in order to get bounties. It's all right. Bai Xing waved his hand and said, for Brother Shen, this kind of pursuit is just like playing. But, the Queen of the West, the Queen of the North, the Queen of the South, and our Queen of the East, all began to gather troops and prepare to go out to hunt down Brother Shen. Because the Temple of Time has a reward, as long as you catch Brother Shen, you can get a bottle of purgatory. The essence. Lan Dai said. The Queen called me now, just to find you together, ready to go out to hunt down Brother Shen. Kalian and the others' expressions changed. They had thought about bringing Chen Shang in, to reconcile a few queens, but they didn't expect the queens to go out to find Chen Shang. Don't tell Empress Dong, the person she wants to kill is Chen Shang. Kalian said solemnly, we can take this opportunity to go out. When the time comes to go out, we will contact the little villain and discuss with him what to do. Take the bottle of purgatory essence from the Temple of Time.